Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Vera channel. I am your host, Vera Proxima, and it's good to see you again. Hello, Alistair. Hello, Amriv. Amriv. Hold up a second. I got a prop for you. Let me pull that out real quick before we get any further, because this is an ode prop. So let's get that in here. Cool. I hope you like your prop. It's very nice. I put a lot of work into it. Thank you for the nothing redeem as well. Welcome everyone to the stream. Today we're gonna play some Devil May Cry 5, the video game. And we haven't played it in like 3 weeks, and it's about time we got back to it. So that's what's gonna happen. Yeah. Oh, also, I don't know if this is specifically what you wanted. I couldn't remember, so I made like 2 different things. Yeah, this is a prop. This is a very nice prop. I hope you appreciate all of the hard work that went into it. It's definitely the most art I've had to do for anything ever on this channel. So you better appreciate it. What else is new? What else is new? Oh yeah, also yesterday. So yesterday we did a little bit of a double feature, right? We were gonna do an Earthbound stream with the Earthbound randomizer, and then we switched gears after like an hour and a half and went over to a Final Fantasy VI randomizer instead. Well, that's pretty much exactly what you wanted. Awesome. Is that the legendary nothing? It is. And you know what's pretty legendary about it? Check this out. Check this out. I can make it into a sick eye patch. Is that pretty cool or what? The only thing is like when I blink, it moves around. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Oh yeah, so I went back to Earthbound last night to do some investigation and try to regain some of those items, some of that equipment we picked up. And I was able to get the equipment, and I learned that thick beef, which was worth a ton of money, right, was actually dropped by the alligators, or whatever the alligators are supposed to be, in the desert where we started. So that was really nice. The only downside is that they were an incredibly rare spawn. I ran around while I was doing, like I was just watching other streams and just playing in the background, trying to make up some of the grind. And in about 3 hours of grinding, I ran into maybe 4 alligators. Like they don't spawn very often. But the nice thing when you do run into the alligator is whatever the enemy is, it's easy enough that you don't even have to actually fight it. It just flashes on the map and you get a victory. And not only do you get $3,000 each time you beat one of those, they're also worth way more experience than all of the other things that have to actually fight in the area. So it was worth the grind. So whenever we go back to Earthbound next, we have a whole bunch of characters at level 40. And I think Ness ended up Dread left off at 69. We almost hit 70, but I kept it at the nice number for you guys, so you're welcome. Hello, Button. Welcome to the stream, where I have a fancy new... I'm going to move this off of my eye so it doesn't constantly blink every few seconds. That's getting a little ridiculous. There we go. I think that'll be better. That's better. That's much better. Yeah, so whenever we get back to Earthbound, we got a big step forward into not dying all the time. So that'll be good. I was having fun with FF6 too. It's a much more playable randomizer when all the doors don't just lead you one way to who knows where, and just it's like an actual video game. It's kind of crazy. Crazy thought, I know. And that's all I got today. I don't have a schedule for next week figured out yet, because I never have it ready by Sunday. I'll probably have it sometime tomorrow. But moving forward, there's probably going to be a consistency to streams being Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It makes the most sense. Thursday might be an iffy day sometimes. Maybe Thursday will be some weeks and some weeks not. It depends how busy I am that day. But I'm aiming to do the last 4 days of the week. And I think that should work out great with my current schedule. And thank you for the cooler hydrate redeem button. Thank you very much. All right. And typically Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday will all be, probably like 5 to 7 p.m. PST starting time, somewhere in that range. But I'm thinking Saturdays I might experiment with more early time slots because it's just kind of nice to have something a little earlier in the day, one of the days on the schedule. So that's probably how it's going to be. But I'm excited to get some more stuff off our schedule. So next week we're definitely going to finish the Voice of Cards because I checked the guide. I didn't read any spoilers, but I checked the guide, and we've got like 2 in-game chapters left. Or maybe we got 1.5 in-game chapter left. So that shouldn't take very long since we're at the final. What it looks like is we're going to have one big final chapter that we're starting, and then we're probably going to have like an epilogue or something. It also seems like the game might have alternate routes, which makes me think that like maybe there was a chance we didn't have to lose our dear Mr. Flobby, which means I'm definitely going to be going back to that later because that actually broke me inside when we lost Mr. Flobby. That was kind of the saddest thing on this channel today for me, not going to lie. What do we got? We got a media share. All right, well, let's get started with a media share. And I can't remember what else. We're going to do another Automata next week because it's been 2 weeks since we did that. Still doing a bit of a rotation because I just want to get things off the schedule. We got Mania off the schedule last week when we beat it all the way, completely, 100% beat. We definitely didn't get stuck on the secret final boss because it was being a butthead. That never happened. We beat the game. It's super finished. And the next time we play Earthbound, we're going to beat the game. Again, hold on. We're going to beat the game one way or another. So we'll be done with Earthbound as well. And then we'll have 2 games off our schedule, and that'll make things a little simpler. Also, Nocturne is already off our schedule because we lost the Nuzlocke, so we're never allowed to play that game again. So that's kind of a tough break. I'd love to play Nocturne again, but them's the breaks when we aren't allowed to go back. That's just the rule. So let's get over to that media share page. Let me get Firefox pulled up. We got a Congo clip going on here. Very curious. You've seen the phrase used here before, but I'm not sure if I had a chance to show it in action. All right, let me see what's going on with this Congo clip in just a second. Copy. Media share. Turn off that stuff. Why are you still there? Get out of here. And then I need to turn off the frame, because that gets in the way whenever we're watching Twitch videos. It doesn't have the same layout as YouTube. Oh, we can just actually shrink down the sidebar and it should be fine now.
Oh, why did you read that out for me, Koki?
Alright, so Amriv says, "Hey, Koki, did you hear about the new British tea that's coming out for people who hate standing in line? They're calling it I'm a Cute... God damn it, Amriv!
Oh, they got you.
Oh, god damn it. I'm coming for you. If you're not already dead,
we're going to target Amriv. We're going to target Amriv.
Nice. Yeah, you got, I remember you guys used that on me before on the stream, but, I was a little more dumb. So I think the punchline didn't land quite as well. That was good, though. Also, Koki, looking very frog-like. I appreciate that. All right, well, thank you for the media share. Back to the world of whatever else was going on here. What was going on here? That's right, Devil May Cry 5. We're going to get into some Devil May Cry 5. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. We're still probably going to be playing with the dumb cutscenes, because I think they're funny, but it might be nice if there's like a place to watch the normal cutscenes without having to play through the whole game, just to see the comparison between the normal cutscenes and the live action ones. But I like watching the stupid stuff too. Lurk as you make dinner, but you'll still hear over the phone. No problem. Enjoy your lurk and make yourself something extra delicious tonight. All right. Oh, that's Stream Elements. I don't need to respond to you, Stream Elements. You are a robot, and I don't need to talk to you. So you're an automated message. Not because you're a robot, because you're an automated message. There's nothing wrong with robots. I'm slowly learning. Robots are alright. We've seen it enough in enough games. I'm not going down that road again. Thank you for the nothing redeem, cry, welcome, headphones. Why are you trying to turn yourself off? There's clearly been audio coming through you this whole time. I don't know why you would try to turn off in the middle of everything, but okay, that's fine. Oh, hello. Dread, welcome, Dread and Raiders. Thank you for the raid. Hello. If we could get a shout out for the Dread Notes in the chats. And what have you guys been up to today? I know, I don't know what you're playing today. I know you're playing some Advance Wars yesterday, at least. Okay, you're back on Crosscode today. All right. Yeah, that was a cool looking game. I thought it was a much more traditional RPG when I first saw it, and then I watched you and Retta playing it, and not the game I expected it to be, but it seems like a lot of fun. So hello, Dread. Hello, Dia. Hello, Ori. Welcome everyone to the chat. We're just about to get into some Devil May Cry 5 shenanigans, and also, in addition, next. What day of the week is that? What? Dread, I need you to do a little shameless promotion here because I can't remember which day of the week it was on. But you got a big party going on. You got a debut/birthday this coming Saturday. So everybody should make sure to go over to the Dreadnoughts channel and drop a follow if you're not already following. Subscribe to the channel at least 5 times. Drop 5 subscriptions when you get to that channel. And show up next Saturday for a grand celebration that will be going down there. There's a whole bunch of stuff planned, and it looks like a lot of fun. And yeah, go show the Dreadnoughts some love. What else we got here? Crosscode's a pretty standard MMO. It does have the. I didn't know it did the fake MMO thing at first. I wouldn't call it a very standard MMO though. I think you might be stretching the truth a little bit there, Dia. I got something in my eye. Oh yeah, it's a new property. It's my new iPad. Do you like it? I think it came out really well. I actually spent like 20 hours drawing this thing, so I'm really glad that the prop is working properly. Yeah. Anyway, let's get over to some Devil May Cry. Did you know Devil's Cry in this game? I haven't actually seen a devil cry in Devil May Cry yet, but I imagine that's going to happen eventually. Otherwise, I'm going to get my money back because that's a little messed up to lie to me like that right in the name of your game. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love in the chat there. And yeah, redirect that love. I mean, Drag, you don't need to redirect your love because you're the person I'm having people redirect their love to. But redirect your love to Dread for the grand celebration next weekend. Nothing is more expensive. You see, a lot of nothing was getting consumed, and the market for nothing was just going insane, and it drove the marketplace of nothing up. And you can't even get nothing for free anymore. And you haven't been able to get nothing for free for a while, but now you just have to pay 3 instead of 1 redeem point, and it's pretty rough. There is not a randomizer. Does it still say randomizer? It does still say randomizer. No, thank you, Firo, Cindrus, and welcome to the chat as well. We were playing randomizer games yesterday. Yesterday we were playing Earthbound with randomizer, which was hell because all of the doors were randomized too, and that was like our 7th session of it, and we're still making like no progress. And then we started Final Fantasy VI with the randomizer, and that just randomized sprites and the abilities and classes of the characters, and that was a lot more doable. But that tag was just left over from yesterday. We're not playing this randomized, we're just playing it stupid, which is the way I love to play things. But yeah, nothing is definitely more expensive, so maybe you shouldn't throw your points away like that. You're not getting anything out of it, you're just wasting points. So, it gives you a little more to think about every time you decide to dump your redeem points in the trash like that. Is there time for one more? There's always time for one more media share, Alistair. Throw it at me. We'll throw it up on the screen, and we'll throw something else too, so it can be like a full set of 3 thrown things, and then it'll sound better when I say it. I mean, it won't now. Yeah, I'll take a link. I'll take a link for sure. Thank you for the nothing redeem again, Amriv. Thank you, Ori, for the nothing, and again for the nothing. You need to think about the nothingness. You really don't need to think about the nothingness too much. There's not a lot to think about there, honestly. If there was something there, you could think about it, but there isn't. It's kind of literally the opposite of that. And thank you, Cry, for just going crazy overboard with the nothings. I am so glad I work on like nice redeems for you all, and then you throw your redeem points away like that. I see how it is. All right, let's get another Twitch clip going on here. The Breakable Bold Coco. Hey guys, I love the naming conventions for clips on Twitch. It's just a bunch of random junk. The Cooler Hydrate. Thank you for the Cooler Hydrate redeem, Hero. And thank you for the Wow, Amrev. Let's get back to the media share. Firefox. Hope it works. It should work. No reason it shouldn't. I just got to go back to here. And then we got to turn off the frame. Oh, that was the wrong frame. We're going to do this. There we go. And we got to, bam. Oh, and then we have to unmute it. You have to actually be able to hear the video.
Let's go, Party Pig Roll! Let's go! I was too distracted by Party Pig Boat. Party Pig Boat. Party Pig Boat. Attention, chat! Fuck! That is all. I hate it here. I hate it here. You scared me. Let's go, Party Pig Roll!
I like it. Party pigs are very... The world needs more party pigs. Turn things on my head. Party pig. Respect the party pig. And party pig will probably not respect you back. Party pig will probably, surprise you because it's a party. It's a surprise party hosted by Party Pig. Thank you for the media share. I guess I didn't need to turn off the frame because it fit in there. It's like I had this frame set up so it's like the perfect size for YouTube videos, but it's not set up perfect for any other website. But that's fine. It's not a big deal, guys. Don't worry about it too much. You know what you should worry about? Devil May Cry 5, the hit video game from the Capcom company. This game contains Nero, who has an arm, and it's a very metal arm. And that's why the game is called Devil May Have a Very Metal Arm. And if he smacks you with it, you might cry. That's where the cry comes from in the name. Not from cry in the chat, it's a different cry. Timing was beyond Zentrail. But yeah, it worked out super well. Zentrail reminds me, I think it was really funny. There was a clip recently, and it was from Takahata's bar, cafe, one of those. And apparently in the lore, Zentrail found $100. Hold on, let me just mute my phone there before it buzzes anymore. Found it in the pocket of Crimbo, who was passed out on the street, and then fled the scene before anyone could do anything about it. So that was kind of fun. I appreciate it when people steal money from Crimbo. I think it's pretty entertaining. So good on you, Zen. Anyway, we are going to get into this game, and hopefully the volume levels are okay, because I tweaked them a whole bunch for the NES Classic yesterday, which has some really bad audio. I'm hearing nothing. Hold on, let me adjust the Elgato. Okay, there we go. I'm hearing it now. Last time I played DMC, the audio was way too loud for everything else that was going on. So if you can't hear me or you can't hear the game, let me know. But I'm going to start with it a little lower because last time it was drowning me out. Alright. Wait. Why are you not doing anything, controller? Alright, why are you not doing anything? Oh man, you wanna walk the dogs and come back? Now there's amazing Devil May Cry cutscenes happening. I'm sorry, there'll be more coming up. That was not even in-game cutscene, that was just this controller is just like not responding to a whole lot right now, and I'm not sure why. I've never had that issue with the PlayStation before, so that's kind of strange. I might have to switch controllers if it keeps acting up. But I got into the game, so the game should still work, dang it. I should probably move all these pings off the screen eventually. They're kind of just starting to get everywhere, but I guess that's okay. Not the end of the world. So where did we leave off last time? I will admit I haven't been following the story super well, mainly because all the cutscenes have been funny live action stuff. Hello, Frexel. Welcome to the chat. Just in time for some Devil May Cry. Here's the real question. What is the real question? I would like to know. What do you think the DMC Monhun crossovers? Are they doing another one? They're doing one for Rise, I assume. I haven't really been following the Rise stuff too closely. I'm assuming they're not doing the exact same thing they did with World. What if they just did the same thing, but like with Nero or something? Nero might be a little weird with the... I don't know. Yeah, what if they just did like Nero, or they did well, Nero or Virgil. I don't know if they do V. I don't think V would be a very exciting one. But Nero or Virgil could be interesting crossover costumes, if they do them the same way. Because I know that was like one of the few costumes in the world that was actually a costume, so your character could be wearing it. Whereas some of them, like Rio and stuff, it would just change your entire model, so it's not like you can dress up your hunter, it's like you're just going to switch characters entirely. I don't know, I'm curious about that though. I really want to get back into Rise. I've only played like 10 hours of Rise so far. Mainly because when I bought it, none of the people I played World with were playing Rise at the time, so I'd love to get back to it. I'll jump in multiplayer with people sometime if anybody ever wants to play, but I'm going to be like Hunter rank like 10 or something. The single player of Rise kind of dragged a lot in the beginning, and then I just kind of forgot what I was doing and kind of put the game on the shelf. Anyway, let's get in here. Continue. We got V. I remember getting V as a playable character was the last major thing that happened, and we did like the first V level. And he was interesting, but he needed more moves for his animal companions. So hopefully we can unlock some of those before we play as him again. That guy's huge. You guys see the roots? Crazy. Ooh, fancy. Yeah, maybe we'll just like run through all the actual cutscenes once the game's over. These are the actual JP voices. This is kind of a surprise. I don't think they're the actual JP voices. I think it's just people in the studio, but it could be. Ruben Langdon is the voice of. Yeah. I mean, Ruben Langdon's pretty legendary for playing Dante. I don't know if those. I assume those weren't the voice actors of the characters, but I've never played the game in Japanese, so I can't tell you for sure. That's right. We fought a boss at the end of yesterday, and we got Lady, and so now Lady is with us as well. Hence her being in the screenshot right now. Not they'd use the VAs for mocap, but it could be. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not necessarily legit mocap, because there's a lot of stuff in there that's extra goofy that I feel like is just there for the sake of, like, putting it in the game. So I'm imagining it's not, but it's possible some of them could also be the voice actors. I don't know. It's a good question. Something worth checking into later. We got a lot of little red screamy faces to spend, so let's do some customize here. Especially for unusual complex shots. Yeah, like they do a lot of green screen stuff. Like at the beginning of that last clip, just because there's so many like weird angles and stuff. And then one time they had like a giant cardboard van that they slid across the floor because they needed They needed, I'm spacing on her name all of a sudden. They needed her in the background there to actually be on top of it. To have them do the lines live during my captain, compare that with the, yeah. It can't, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I can't help but mixing. So even if it's, I mean, I don't think that's universal, but I imagine, I guess a game that would do that, they do it for everybody. I think I remember watching something on like Uncharted, and I think Uncharted had the actual like voice actors doing the mocap stuff there. Probably for the exact reasons you just listed off there as well. Anyway, who are we working with now? We're working with, we're back on V, and we needed some more stuff for Griffin and Shadow to do, because they were interesting in concept, but kind of boring without any real moves. So let's apart blockade to summon 3 pillars of light at once. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and learn it. Strongest version of blockade. Nah, we won't go for that yet. Reporting from outside the booth can be helpful. That makes sense. I remember working at a job in the past, and in that job in the past, it was very entertaining because the room in which I worked was very close to a room where they were doing mocap work. And you could hear like all of like the grunts of people getting thrown against walls and stuff, and it was really funny. It's like I'm trying to focus on all this computer stuff, and all of a sudden, as someone gets slammed into a wall like 50 feet away from me. It's great. Let's see, round robin 2. Round robin upgrades range, even more electric strikes. Do we have anything that we just don't have at all instead of just upgrades? Let's see, flank attack. Griffin charges enemies, launching them into the air. Because that's like a stinger kind of entrance, but like for the bird. Obviously it's not a stinger because he doesn't really attack except stabbing things with the cane when he's done fighting them, so let's learn that. V is very weird though. I think he's an interesting, I don't dislike V, I think he's actually a very interesting character to play. I wouldn't want him to be like the only playstyle, but I think he adds like a very unique dynamic to the gameplay. But again, I've had very little actually experience with him. I started this game years ago, and when I first played it, I made it up to unlocking Dante as a playable character. Spoilers, I know, it's friggin' Dante, of course he was. And that's as far as I got, and then I didn't get to play it for a couple of years, and now I'm coming back to it, and I remember like nothing. It is an interesting concept, but I feel like the implementation was sloppy. Yeah, I remember, I never changed it, because I forgot. But last time I played this game, people in the chat were saying that he's a lot better if you remap the controls, because his default controls actually hinder the concept quite a bit, which I can imagine. I don't remember what the controls were anyway, because that was 3 weeks ago, but I like that they tried something different with him, because it's very easy to just make everyone kind of a spin on the same concept with a slight gimmick change, and he seems pretty drastically different playstyle-wise. Increase Griffin's defense allows him to take, let's see. Do one more of these and we'll switch over to Shadow. Do round robin 2. No, get some Shadow stuff. Extra combo for Shadow, knocking away enemies with the swing of his tail and rending them with his fangs. Triangle, triangle, triangle. I love combos where I can just mash triangle over and over. It's easy. My brain likes that. It's simple. Shadow combo C. Yep. And that one too. Whenever it's just like mash the button but more. Immediate buy. Breakthrough. Okay, and that's the same for that too. And we're good. We're good. There's our money. Down the drain. Quick customization. Let's get out of here. And yeah, once we get into the level, so you can, like, this menu audio is way different than gameplay audio. Let me know if I need to turn the game up or down when we're actually in gameplay, because it's a lot lower than it was last time, but hopefully it's still audible enough. But yeah, I hope you've all been having a good weekend so far. We're going to be going for probably like 2.5 hours today from now. Like 3 hours total, but like another 2.5 or so. So however far we get in that time. Not quite as long. Usually my longest streams are like Friday. Maybe Saturday, Thursday. Sunday's kind of mid-length. Alright, what the hell are we doing here? I don't remember.
Now, get to work.
Mess around with moves. That one. We got. That's the new thing. I like those things. Those are fun.
Rise. Slice them. Gouge them.
I don't know if you can do the entire combo chain without an actual enemy, but... Oh, well there's an enemy. Perfect. And so, I don't remember... Oh yeah, you gotta do like the same button that would be the arm for, Nero. Is how you stab people. With V. Because you have to beat them up with the bird and the cat, and then you have to finish them off with the cane. Also, I can read poetry. I should probably not read poetry while someone's about to slash into me. I'm far from an expert at this, so expect a lot of very sloppy gameplay. So, trying to figure out what the hell's going on with this guy. But I got an S, so it can't be that sloppy, right? Just kind of, a little bit. Is the volume level alright for the game and me? So far? Or as it turns out, Virgil needs the big cloth to power his home theater system. Ah, makes so much sense. Seems like a pretty good fuel source, though. You know, like
Can't move forward without breaking.
I'm all for alternative energy sources. Might be worth looking into. I realize there's like some issues with having all of these like all this demon stuff going on, but I just wanted to feel the 700.1, so that's good. I don't even know sound, and I can tell that's good. Get out of here, plant. That click off is such a weird word. I'm probably going to pronounce that like 50 different times by the time this game's over. Oh, we need to get his cool slide. I remember he has a cool slide where he kind of like sorts on the ground. I think we're supposed to go that way, so I'm going to go the other way instead. See if there's anything down here. Any secrets we missed? Doesn't seem like there's any secrets over here. That's the way out. So this is... What's this? This is the secret. Not a secret, but it's like money. Money's a secret. That's a secret to me, kinda. If I knew how money worked, I'd probably not need it all the time. But I don't know how money works, and then it just kind of vanishes. Ooh, a building. I know if you return with bacon, mac and cheese. That sounds really good. We haven't gone too much so far. Just kind of lots of skills and relearning how to play this game again. Give me your stuff. Wait a second. Oh, it's more stuff. More stuff. Ah, they led me to this. They made a trail and I followed the trail and now I'm here. Also, the bird is stuck underneath the ground, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, is that already blue? That's already blue. Wait, is it? I thought that was blue, but maybe it wasn't.
So,
Am I enough louder than the game, or do I need to turn the game down at all? I just know that the last DMC was probably like the worst as far as not being able to hear me at all during the stream. So your flying types are supposed to be immune to ground attack. Audio seems fine, you think? Okay, cool. Yeah, just let me know whenever it's. It's hard to tell from the menus because as soon as there's a bunch of shit exploding on the screen, it's a lot worse. Supposed to be immune to ground attacks. Emma, are you turning this into a Pokemon game? I don't think this follows the same rules as Pokemon. I don't remember what the white one does. Oh, the white one is that gauge, and then we have, how do we read book?
To see a world in a grain of sand and a heaven in a wildflower. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand and eternity in an hour.
Really a dangerous place to read your poetry, dude. Are you not Ash? I am not Ash Ketchup right now, believe it or not. Oh, so R2. R2 is to read the book like got it. Very edgy Ash. No, you know what this is not Ash. Okay, you see the bird? You see the bird? You see my kitty? Bajira, or Bajira, however you're supposed to pronounce that. This is Hot Topic Mowgli. These are the Hot Topic Mowgli jungle animals. He's just Mowgli, and he went really edgy. He got a job at Hot Topic, and he got really into, I forget who writes the poems he reads, and that's who he is now. No, they're the Jungle Book. They're Hot Topic Jungle Book.
Eternity in an hour.
They're kind of Pokemon, I guess. I just automatically associate Kagura. Especially after watching that Jungle Book rhythm game a couple weeks ago. Alright, where are we going? There was something else upstairs, I guess, and I just missed it. Oh, here's some more stuff to climb. Let's get out of here. Oh shit, it's a fight! Oh, that was a propane tank. The kid Jared would be proud. Actually, he probably wouldn't, because I just wasted it. Okay. Right. I knocked you down, but you weren't delivered. Now I can stop. Oops. It's a little bit of a juggling act playing this guy. Just read. Just read and have your friends do the work for you and hope you can be a person soon. And then, going for the kill and claim all of the glory, even though they did 99% of the work.
Hold infinity in the palm of your hand and eternity in an hour.
Get used to hearing these poems on loop for the entirety of the time I'm playing this game, because that's what's going to happen. Alright. Now remember, we gotta randomly mash taunts all the time while we're playing, and then we'll get a better score. So.
Gouging.
Alright, that's the way we're supposed to go, so let's speed up this stuff and see if there's any secrets.
Reap what you sow. Come on.
Oh, what is the, L2? Is L2 the button? L1? L1 is the button! I brought the friend in and he broke down an entire fucking wall! Holy shit, what? Wait a second. You can use your third Pokemon to knock down entire parts of the level? That's insane. I don't think they let me do that. So I guess we can go over there now, and there's stuff back there. Sometimes, if you fill up your meter and bring in your, like, big guy, you can get the secret areas. That's kind of sick. Oh. Good to know. Actually, I think that might have been mentioned last time, too. I don't remember stuff well. That's fine. Let's get the blue thing. Teal thing? Have it a teal thing.
Ascend. The angel that resided on my birth is a little creature. To see a world in a grain of sand and a heaven in a wild flower.
Oh, get off the ground. Get off the ground and stab people. There you go. That's how we play. Get out of here. Get in the poetry corner. Is everybody else fighting for me? More of the battle.
Little
Win.
creature formed of joy and mirth, or love without the help of anything on earth. Enjoy the taste of despair. To see the world in a grain of sand.
Guess I didn't really need to bring that guy in at the end of the fight. Or whatever. I don't care. I think reading poetry a bunch is why you get to bring him in. So as long as I'm reading poetry, I can spam the big dudes.
Little creature formed of joy and mirth. Ascend. To see a world in a grain of sand and a heaven.
Wait, where's him? Oh, there.
Angel that resided on my birth. To see a world in a grain of sand. Scorch them.
How are you not taking enough damage to die? Come on. You just gotta hit him with stuff. Do it, do it, do it. You do it too, both of you. Come on, come on. This guy is very durable for no good reason.
Blast.
Alright, we get it. These Pokemon are well trained, they're learning good. Real good. Well, I am picking up on how to play V. I do still kind of just want to play Nero, though, so I hope we get to play Nero after this. I like his arms. His arms are very fun. I finally figured out what the vibrator arm does. I had to look it up earlier. It actually has a practical purpose. Okay, that's not a platform. I don't think any of this is area. Oh, hey, no, here we go. Here's the stairs. Stairs, stairs, stairs. I love stairs. You can go upstairs. There, call it. Have you found any hidden paths lately? Let me know in the chat if you have. Those hidden paths are pretty cool. You know what else is cool? Beating up giant creepy bug things. Look at that face. That's a face you can bring home to mom and dad and be like, Mom and Dad, I have a new creepy bug thing. And they'll be like, we disown you, daughter. And then you cry and you never talk about it again until right now, and then you realize you made a huge mistake bringing this up on stream. Let's fight these things and ignore that ever happened. Oh shit, okay, I'm trying to get away, but I did not move quick enough. Ah! Stop it! Leave me be, leave me be, leave me be, leave me be. Okay, listen. Big guy, get in here. Get in here, big guy. Come on, big guy. You go, big guy. That's the line. You guys know, Rhythm Heaven? Remember the big guy from Rhythm Heaven? Like a wrestler who's getting interviewed? It's very exciting stuff. Okay. I win! You see that? That was almost impressive. Almost. The A stands for almost really good. but like still pretty good. Right, put your book down. Put your book down. It's not reading time. Skip this thing too. We won't continue that topic, but I will say that you're a sweetheart. Oh, shucks, Amber. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, you ran through it. You gotta attack it. There you go. Beat it up. Beat it up, Scotty. Oh, we got more propane. Propane. I love propane. Propane's my favorite. Yeah, propane. That was great. I'm on fire now. That's the power of propane. Clean, burning.
A grain of sand and a heaven in a wild
I'm
flower.
burning all over.
Hold infinity in the palm of your hand and eternity.
So if I
in
finish
the
that, does that fill the fourth little purple box? Is that what happens when I finish
The angel
reading the
that
poem?
presided on my birth.
No pain like
Little
propane.
fount of joy and mirth. Go love without the help of anything on earth. There must be an escape route.
I don't think the escape route was actually part of the poem he was reading. I think that was some freeform, some freestyle. He does some freestyle poetry sometime. It's
Right.
Poetry Slam is the proper name for it. Bam! Bam, 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 bam. Bam. I don't think I can actually stab these things. My cane is not good enough. Alright, we gotta climb over here first, see if there's anything up here. Well, which way is the main way? That way is the main way, so let's go up here first. See if there's any more stuff to get. Because this is how we're gonna get like all the skills and become like super crazy, tanky combo master 8000. Would be great. Oh, look, there's stuff over there too! Whoa! I'm not good at the platforming! It's a little weird. Platforming is a little weird in this. It kind of reminds me of like, I don't know. You jump high, but you fall really quick. Purple orb fragments. That's a thing. I think that makes your I don't remember what the gauges are called. The gauge that for him brings out the big guy, and the gauge that for other characters does other things. I don't remember what that did for Nero. I feel like it just made his attack stronger, but it might have done something. Down we go. Oh, you can't even jump in the gross water. Where's the fun in that?
This way, I guess.
This way, I guess. Oh, more propane! More propane! More propane! More propane! Yeah, there we go. God, I love that. That's my favorite.
Eradicate them all. You first. Come on. Come on.
Some reading. Get some good reading in.
Heaven is a wild flower. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand. The angel that presided on the earth is a little creature found in joy. Or love without the help of anything on earth.
Oh shoot, Bucket, I completely missed your comment. Propane and propane accessories. Welcome to the chat, Bucket. I can't remember if I said hi to you yet. I don't think I did that. So welcome. Or welcome for the second time, if that's the case. I'll say it again, just for good measure. Welcome. It's okay. Oh wow. Oh wow, indeed. Oh, thank you for the nothing redeem. Enjoy wasting your points on garbage like that. Just kidding. You're not wasting your points on garbage. Garbage has actual value, even small. Nothing has no value. Yes, that's right, Amber. You would join in. Yet again. Never miss an opportunity. Alright, let's get out of here. I keep trying to hold down R1 to run, because I was playing Genshin earlier, and this is not Genshin, so they don't have the same controls.
Come on. Nice. Scorch them. Breathe.
Together are nothing from a mighty bundle. They do not form anything of value. Don't believe the lies that are being spread in chat right now. You do not get anything special from your nothings.
Come on.
Considering adding an unmarked command, that'd be pretty goofy. That could be fun.
Angel that presided on my night.
I don't know if I've seen an unmarked command before, but it'd be fun. I say the more commands, the merrier.
Angel that presided on my birth is a little creature formed of joy.
Yeah, the default controls on this are awkward because, like, both Shadow and I can't remember the name of the bird right now. Shadow, both the cat and the bird have attacks that require you to hold down the button and then release it. But by default, they're on the square and the triangle, which are right next to each other, and it's very hard to hold down one of those buttons with your thumb while tapping the other button with the same thumb, which is what I've been trying to do, and it's just kind of strange and doesn't work super great. So it's like you can charge both of them at the same time and it's alright, but if you try to do both at the same time, that's like the only way to make it work. Without weird stumbling through the attack. I think these guys just live a really long time because they're worth a lot of money. Who doesn't like having sweet nothings whispered in their ear? I mean, I am not a fan of ASMR voice, and that's, some people consider that sweet nothing. That voice actually, like, is really upsetting to my brain. There can be a second redeem, nothing for 3 strange fluids, and sweet nothing for like 4 or 5 strange fluids. It is strange fluids, that's right, I forgot again. But that's what that's called. I was going to change the symbol, and then I didn't make the symbol in all the sizes it required, so it didn't actually change. But yeah, it's strange fluids now. Yay. ASMR. What is the thing called? Misophonia or whatever? I'm pretty sure I have that, because there are certain sounds that like are not okay for my brain. And like that weird like popping whisper voice that some people like to do in the microphone for ASMR actually registers really, really poorly for my brain, and I don't like it. It's like, instead of soothing, it jars me awake and makes me extra anxious.
Come on.
Who else is here? Someone still here? Where are ya? Where are ya? I think the only bot we got right now is Stream Elements. Yeah. Stream Elements is the only active bot right now. Nightbot I removed. So it should only be Stream Elements. I may have added Nightbot back, I can't remember. But I've just been relying on one, because I had 2 that were doing like the same things before. Revival Lord. Is that all that was over here? Is that thing? I think so. Let's get rolling. Rolling, 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 rolling. You know that song? I don't actually know that song. Is this just a really long dead end? I feel like I'm missing something down here. Always wanted to add different commands to different bots and try and make them upset with each other. It just sounds like it'd be confusing to keep track of. It'd be fun, but like, I don't know, if you actually need to fix something, it's usually a bit confusing. Both bots are currently present, but neither is modded. Ah, I see. Yeah. Good. No bot mods allowed. It's illegal. Add command unmarked. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stage of history. A tale of swords and souls eternally retold. That's Soul Calibur, by the way. You don't know what it was. It's also in a rap. There's this rap, and it's like called Hellbound? Hellbound. Yeah. Got a whole bunch of people in it. and they use Soul Calibur, and then they're like rapping and stuff. Pretty catchy. I don't know what I'm doing. Is there a map in this game? Does this game have a map in it? Actually, I don't know. I assume there's a map somewhere. Taunt, Nightmare, Double Trigger, Jump, Finish, Build, no. I don't see a map. Alright, we're just gonna run back and forth in the sewer for a while. It's fine. Don't worry about it. No robots here. Nope. We don't allow robots here. I will make exception for viewers robots because viewer robots are pretty swell, but I don't need them managing my channel. I'm fully capable of managing my channel without robot intervention. I say as I know how to do practically nothing beyond push the play button and stream. Where am I going? This is a long tunnel. It's a very long tunnel. And I keep hitting dead ends in it. If I stand on this pile of gunk, will I get a secret unlock magically just by standing here for a while? Yep. Forgot about that. Except I didn't forget about that. If I forgot about that, I wouldn't have just done it and got a secret unlock, so that's a lie. This part's boring. Oh, I got another thing. Because this, like, prop actually took me, like, 5 minutes to make, at most, I made a second one to go with it, too. Where are the VTube studio? What did I call it? That's backgrounds. I'm open the backgrounds. I made a, here we go. Yeah. There's another great prop to go with the first one. We're just full of great props today. It's the best. You want a really good looking stream? This is how you make your stream look really good to people. They'll show up and they'll be like, wow, this person right here, she's got her stuff together. Look at all these quality assets. And they will rain praise on you from the sky above. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Where am I going? What is going on here? Is this a tunnel? Can I go down this way? Let's go down this way. Those other ways suck. This is the cool person way. This looks good. This looks promising. There's a hole, and that hole is called the sun shining into the ground from above. I wish the bird was just voiced by, gosh, I'm spacing on his name. What's Yago's name? Godfrey. Gilbert Gottfried. Yeah, Gottfried. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, I wish he was voiced by him. He's really close. Gilbert Gottfried? Yeah. Go. That's great. Last time I saw him, he was like a guest host on, Angry Video Game Mode. Something. He was like living in the jungle. It's very weird. They went crazy with like celebrity guests there for a while. And by crazy with celebrity guests, I think they had two. Oh, phone booth. Time to call a friend.
Hey, I could use a hand.
Ugh, you got it. Wait right there.
Hope there isn't any traffic on the way over. It's a pretty cat. She's a very good driver, in case you haven't noticed. This is the Devil May Cry mobile. I just walked through a person and they disintegrated and I feel kind of bad about it.
Hey,
Alright, so rather than buy upgrades for our buddies, I think we should get an upgrade for, we got Griffin the bird, Shadow the cat, Nightmare the hedgehog, and, Kane. What's Kane do? There's an upgrade for the Kane. Rain down demonic canes from on high, finishing off all dying enemies in the area at once. Expends the DT gauge. Rotate the left stick. That sounds... We can't afford this, and we won't be able to afford this for a long ass time, but I kind of want to try it. They dropped the title, you guys. I love it when they say the name of the game. I want to try this out just to see what it looks like, even though it's like a pipe dream that everything will have this ability. The Void is a training ground, blah, blah, blah. Beat things up here. Alright, so we gotta get a whole bunch of people in the blue. I don't really need to read because my meter's full already. Although I think you only have one enemy at a time here, so we're not actually going to be able to do it on a whole crowd of people in the training area, but we can at least try it on this one guy and see what it looks like. Alright, so it's right stick, or R1, rotate left stick, round. Nope. Oh, because you're not blue. You're not blue, you gotta be blue. Or it's not gonna count. Is that it? I think that might have been it. Oh, you can do it even if it doesn't kill. I don't think you can actually finish off the enemy here. I think they're immortal. But it looks like this, and then it shoots out little swords at everybody who's grounded around you, and then they all get stabbed and they all die. So that's kind of cool. We just gotta exit? I think we just gotta exit. Or we just taunt instead. Exit. Quit the void. Yes! We are out of there. Back to the game. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, abilities. Utilize Shadow's celerity for high-speed movement. Okay, yeah, this is cool looking. Look at this. Look, you do a little slide and you're surfing. Definitely want to have that one. And, ride atop. You can ride on top of Nightmare. Dude, that's fucking cool. While Nightmare's active, press L1 plus circle or X in the air near Nightmare and mounts. Press L1 plus X in the air to dismount. Okay. Well, that sounds rad. Let's get that. Ride around on the big boy. Hello, Dante8080. Welcome to the chat. Also, I see you just followed. Well, thank you for the follow as well. Yes, Mommy Mordred is in fact here. I'm actually not super familiar with Fate. I only kind of know Melty. Know the series because I know Melty Blood to an extent. But as soon as I saw Mordred's armor, I was like, oh, that's the best character in the series. I don't even need to watch the show to know that this is the best character, because that armor's sick. And the character is, like, looks awesome, even without the armor. But, like, come on, look at that. That's amazing. Anyway. Playing some, what are we playing? I was about to call it Dante May Cry. That's not the name of the game. We're playing Devil May Cry. We just got some sweet new abilities, so let's go try those out. Make sure our meter's all full. Mordred is very damn cool.
On my birth, said little creature formed of joy.
Which Fate is Mordred in?
Without the help of anything.
I'll watch that one. There's too many of them to watch them all. Hello, Izzy. Welcome to the chat. Diablo Ground Week 5. That is the name of the game. And now we're in cutscene mode. Got like a crazy helmet thing going on. It's either a helmet or horns. It might just be big horns, too.
なるほど。貴様の正体だよな。ならば多少は加減してやろう。母親を相手にするように繊細にな。
Oh. This guy's cool looking. Okay, let's do that. Want to see how much Mordred is awesome? We recommend Fate Apocrypha. Okay. Is that one on Netflix? I don't actually know. Wait. Hold on, I'm gonna pause for a second, scroll up, see what I missed here. Actually, Melty Blood and the other show are technically the same routes. So Melty Blood I know is Tsukihime. The Tsukihime and Fate actually share the same, like, certain routes are canon in both series simultaneously. Is that how that works? For the clerk, if you need to mute, please mute the tab and not the screen too soon. Pretty sure they were unmodded because they both were being way too strict about. Yeah, I unmodded them. I tried to unmod them anyway. Are they modded again? No, they're not modded. Yeah, I unmodded the bots. Fate Apocrypha is your guilty pleasure. The rhythm is all over the place, and the story kind of difficult to understand when you're not familiar with the franchise. I'm not familiar at all, so that might be a little tricky. But those animations, I like animations. I like cool animations and cool fights. Oh, gotcha. I was asking. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of Fate. It's one of those things that I've had an interest in, but I've just never gotten into because there's a lot of it. But I like playing Melty Blood, and I think Mordred looks cool. So that's my connection. Also, Dante, I realize you have Dante in your name. I completely missed that detail when you showed up and were playing Devil May Cry. That's kind of like it's probably an obvious connection I could have noticed and I just didn't. So that's cool. Oh, we can do the thing. I want to do the thing. Alright. Wait, I want to get on your shoulder. Can I get on your shoulder? Let me get on your shoulder. Hey, let me get on your shoulder. Oh, that's not working. Why is that not? I'm just supposed to be able to get on his shoulder that way.
There's a will, there's a way. Now let's go.
Oh, I grabbed it right as I was pausing to check how to grab it. I think both Jader and Medusa are. I gotta look those up now. Frozen. Oh well, shout out and are all we need. Jader and yeah, I mean that's all I needed them for. Jader and Medusa. Let's look those up real quick. We'll go over to the media share real quick because I kind of want to see these characters. Is the big golem mine as well? Yes, the big golem is like my super companion, and I just unlocked the skill for it where I can ride on its shoulders, and I assume get direct control over its actions while I'm riding it. Otherwise, that would be kind of pointless, except for being fancy to look at. Okay, we got three. Or two. Yeah, Jader and Medusa. Okay, so we got Jader Fates. Bam. I typed Jalter. Oh, I've seen this design. I've definitely seen this design before. Let me add that again. Yeah, she's cool looking. That's a good design. And then we got Medusa. Oh! I didn't even realize that this was... I've seen this character before, too. I didn't realize this was actually a Fate character. I didn't know what they were from, but I didn't know they were Fate until just now. So, now I know. I'm learning so many things about this series. I'm going to be an expert in no time. How does the helmet stay on? What do you mean the helmet? The helmet? Wait, is there a helmet on my thing? Oh, you mean on? I thought you were talking about the golem again. I assume you were talking about this. Yeah. It stays on through sheer force of will. I think that's a good enough explanation. She wills it that way, and it stays on her head. There might be like a strap that you can't see because it's concealed by hair. That's what I would guess. Either that or magic. It's either a strap or magic. Or strap magic. It could be a strap made out of magic. Because they couldn't figure out the magic to make it just stay in place, so instead they maybe used the magic to create an otherworldly strap that somehow crosses dimensions and holds that on her head no matter where she goes. That's the lore, as someone who does not know the lore. I got gameplay! Alright. Thank you for showing me more cool characters. Alright, so do we directly control this thing now?
Be right back.
Yes, we do. It's really slow. It's really slow.
Slice.
I'm trying to attack and I can't even get over to it. Alright. Actually, I don't even think it's allowed. Okay, well, writing that thing did me a whole lot of no good.
The power to control time. It's quite a horse. A rare species, but apparently not quite
Chat is moving again. The power of Demo keeps the helmet on. Her hair so edgy, everyone sticks to it. Everything sticks to it. That makes sense. That makes sense. I can believe that. Alright. I'm just gonna let this thing fight on its own, because I got the cool writing move, but, like, it didn't do shit. Maybe writing on it will do a bit more good against, like, non-boss enemies. Here it didn't. I think the arena's too big, and this thing is way too mobile for how slow that guy is. Do my Pokemon have hit points? Yes, they do. If you see those two gauges on the top left of the screen that are going vertical instead of horizontal, those are the. So there you go. My bird just got knocked out, and it's gonna be on a cooldown until I can use it again. Alright, let's try riding on this guy again. Nope, that's not it. What? There you go. Please die now. Please die now. Please die now. I'm riding you. I'm riding you. You're supposed to die now. You're supposed to die now. Let me touch you. I can't attack. I can't attack. I'm riding on it, but, like, no attacks happen. Which is kind of a problem. Okay. Stab you in the face.
But of wisdom, no clock can measure. Die.
You talk a lot, V. Like, a lot. Did you realize that you talk so much, V? Because you do. Oh yeah, get wrecked on! He's so big. Look how huge that dude is.
問題ない。いや、そうがなきゃ。
At least our bird's okay. You lost him for a second there. Oh, how can you forget about the cutscenes? They're amazing.
そうだな。だが、ネロならどうだ。
I love how much the guy emotes as the bird. Like, you're not going to see any of that on the bird in the game, but just entertaining. The old Devil May Cry
行く
mobile.
ぞ。スパータに近づけば、俺にもその場所はわかるはずだ。
Oh, the Devil May Cry van reminds me. I don't think this is going to, like, dox my location or anything, because it's friggin' a Hanna-Barbera thing. But there is every now and then, I see the mystery mobile from Scooby-Doo drive through town here. And it's always like a rare sighting, But there's definitely a mystery machine that shows up in my town from time to time, and it's special, like the Scooby-Doo van. Results A. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, I can see how remapping V's controls could make him considerably more fun, because he does have some interesting mechanics, but it's very, very clunky. Doesn't control good. Because I think they're trying to use the controls for the other characters and make them universal, and that does not work. Player change Nero. That's not what Nero looks like. I mean, it is, but it's supposed to have a different color palette. Are these scenes they made after the game was made, or were they made by the animators? I believe they were made by the animators, but whether like all of like the little like editing of like making people big or small on the scenes, whether all that was there to begin with, I have no idea. But I think they're supposed to be development cutscenes, so I believe they were all designed for animation purposes. But I can see them tweaking them just for the sake of throwing them in the game, but they didn't go like crazy with any of them, so probably. EX color, let's go. Alright, let's see, we got a little bit of money, so we can buy something here. What are we gonna get? Now we get to... Oh, we got a new arm?
Hey, I got a new arm for ya.
I love arms. It's the tomboy. It's the Buster arm.
Got a sweat on that one.
I really did. Okay. Well, let's go over to equipment here. Get ourselves a nice little loadout of arms. Get rid of the tomboy and putting that in slot number 1 because we love tomboys here. This is a tomboy stream. All tomboys, all the time. That's what we're here for. What does tomboy do? Devil Breaking with hidden power that lets you power up Blue Rose and Red Queen. You can adjust the power up vibration. So it buffs the gun and the sword. So I'm assuming that means you don't really do a whole lot with the circle button when you're using it, but it makes these things stronger. Maybe you like turn it on or off, and it's like a temporary buff as long as it's on or something. Okay, well, let's see what else we got to throw in our loadouts. We're out of Mega Busters, unfortunately. Helter Skelter. Okay, the other new one we got was Buster Arm, a Devil Breaker that can execute a one-hit kill using the Devil Bringer's Buster technique. It's incredibly powerful, makes it fragile and prone. Okay, so this is a glass cannon, but we're gonna take it with us, and then we'll take our basic overture, and we'll take Pierce the Heavens over here. And now let's get some skill. I like skill. Skill. Can't really do too much with Blue Rose, so that's fine. Red Queen though. You can always do more with Red Queen. An improved streak attack. Yes. Always improve the streak attack. Everybody loves doing their big, stabby forward moves. Do it. And now we probably can't afford anything else, right? No, we can't. Let's go fight. Let's get out there. Just kidding. Who the fuck fights when they can do a media share instead? Let's do that. Media share. Let's go. Thank you for the video. There we go. Staying on brand, I see. Let's get this pulled up here. See, look, if I turn the border on, perfectly sized for YouTube videos. It's amazing. I don't want your YouTube TV offer. Thank you anyway.
Oi mates, haven't you heard? Big Australia's back, only at the Tomboy Outback Steakhouse. Come try our 18-ounce center cut sirloin steak, the famous 3-layer Aussie bloom, boomerang beer flights, our world-class 6-layer chocolate cake, and explore the sea entrees with the ultimate Great Barrier combo. Check out the many specials we have to offer. Tomboy Outback, where Aussie rules. Dine today and enjoy our lunch starting at $7.99. Catch you later.
That's actually a really good price for food. Food's too expensive around here. I need a Tomboy Outback because can't go anywhere and get a meal for like less than 15 here. Ah, don't autoplay. Don't autoplay. Don't autoplay. Don't autoplay. Stop it. Stop autoplaying. All right, thank you for the media share, Emriv. Keeping with the Tomboy theme. Always good. Back to the video game. And let's get into it. It's Nero time, baby. Whenever I see the Wigglies, I just want to dance along with them. They're so wiggly. You know what? I want a Wiggly. Hold on. I'm grabbing a Wiggly. I'm grabbing a Wiggly. I want one. Another big boy. Lady's still out cold in the van. Dude, Lady's so cool. I wish we could play as Lady. She's got big guns and shit. And can ride a motorcycle and doesn't afraid of nothing. Yo, look at those jumps. They're crazy. Whoa. How do they get the actors to do that? I wish YouTube would never autoplay. Mine resets every time because I have Firefox up to save no cookies ever. That's why mine does it. Which gets a little annoying, I just have to remember every time. That guy's big.
Look at this asshole.
Long legs. Looks just like the actor playing it in the cutscene. Lady is best tomboy indeed. Lady's the perfect example. Sorry, we gotta take another brief intermission. This is for very important scientific reasons. Please understand that this matters quite a bit. Lady. Images. Pools color. Transparent. Super science. It's gotta happen. That's a really big PNG. I wasn't expecting that to be that big of a PNG, but it is. It's huge. I think it'll be easier if we resize it from the side. Yeah. I'll move over. And then Margaret will move over. And then there we go. Perfect! Not cluttered at all. This is good. Back to the game. Sorry for the distraction. It was just a very important UI addition. So let's get into it. How do we play this guy again? Oh yeah, we gotta... So our arm doesn't actually attack, it just kind of... Oh! Wow. Okay, so Tomboy just kind of... Yeah. Activated and you just have like a cool powered up sword. Oh wow, it makes the gun. Whoa, 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 whoa! It turns the gun into a manual aim when you have the tomboy equipped. Tomboy's sick. I love tomboy. But the gun or lady, I think both of them are pretty quality tomboys, except the tomboy in game broke, so I think lady might be a little higher quality than the narrow arm. Oh. Perfect. Destroy squats on the legs to expose. Okay. We gotta fight the legs.
Think I'm turning back now?
Thank you for the nothing, Ziryu, and welcome to the stream as well. Your arms can break, yeah. So that's why you have a whole bunch of them in the corner, is that, normally breaking an arm consists of, exploding into an enemy, and you can do like an explosive damage with it, and then you like swap to your next arm. Additionally though, if an enemy attacks you and that attack hits the arm, while you're using it, then that can also destroy it prematurely. So you actually burn through quite a few arms in this game. I don't want to grab the wall. I want to grab the leg. Alright, don't go for that leg. Go for these ones. There we go. I don't know why I'm having trouble hitting these legs. So I just need to go for the one that isn't blue? That might be it. Will the increased cost of nothing game justify the new benefits of it? There are no new benefits of it. What are you talking about? You buy more or they refresh each mission? You buy more, but also you find them in the missions. They're pretty easy to find, though. So it's like, it's not something you're going to run out of too frequently in the game, because there's a lot of them. At first I was worried that I'd break them. They really don't need to be. Thank you, Amra, for the nothing. You guys. I'm not doing a whole lot of damage so far. This is a little confusing of a boss fight, I gotta say. I'm gonna hide from that attack though, because that looks awful. See, here's an arm. We got a couple on the roof up here, but I have 4 right now, so I can't use them. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I will, hydrate right now. Hydrated!
Where do you think you're going?
I can't jump that high. What are you doing, dude? Come back down here. Come on. We're having a fight. It's kind of rude, you know? You're gonna fight me like a whatever the hell you are. I failed that jump pretty bad. Here we go. Banana! Just gotta use your zipline thing a lot. Just keep targeting as many light points as you can. I guess that's pretty much all you do in this fight. See, you can blow up your arm like that manually, and it just does a larger chunk of damage when you do that. Or you can just do this until it yells at you and shoots you with a bullet, and you break your arm because it got hit mid-attack. And those are the 2 ways you lose arms. I lost that arm on purpose to demonstrate something, and I'm not even lying this time. You proud of me? I'm proud of me. Just because I know there's like 2 other arms lying around here. Anyway. Welcome back, that's right. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of people in the background. We were actually having a conversation about Mordred and Fate characters just a while ago.
だそんなところで。
手伝ってやってんだよ。てめえの見えねえところでな。
頼んでねえよ別に。
なんだと。こっちは任せるぞ。
Do you think Griffin tastes like chicken? I feel like Griffin probably doesn't taste like chicken because Griffin's like made out of shadows and shit. So I'm kind of doubting it personally, but that would be a very interesting surprise. The best cutscenes? Yes, it is these cutscenes. We're playing the game the way it was meant to be played. You know, no offense to the people who slaved away to make gorgeous actual cutscenes for the game, but I'm pretty sure Capcom always intended for weird live-action mocap to be the way it's supposed to be. Raz is the biggest fan of these cutscenes of anyone I know, actually. Every time Raz sees these cutscenes, Raz is like, wow, this is peak cinema right here. Well, I've never heard you say a single negative thing about it, Raz. That's not true. Love it. Sometimes the Netflix adaptation is better. That's a sentence I never thought I'd hear. Wait, has there been any time when the Netflix adaptation has been better? Like, legitimately. There's gotta be one. Maybe. The CG in these cutscenes. The CG is so good, they make it look like actual people. And then they are like, what? How'd they make that person half the size of the other person? And you only see a little bit of green screen peeking through. Just the square behind them. It's crazy. I completely failed to get on top of it. Oh, true. Yeah, no, the Castlevania series is very good. You're right. That developer, or not developer, the director, seems to have actually, cared about the game he was making an anime of. Well, Devilman Crybaby, is that? I guess that would be an adaptation. It's a reboot, and as a reboot, that would automatically make it an adaptation. It's not like a sequel or something. I never actually watched the most recent season of Castlevania. I should probably get on that sometime. Actually, I might not have watched the last. How many seasons have there been of Castlevania? Because I might be more than one behind. When you think of it, I watched 2 seasons of Castlevania.
You know I agreed to splitting up. Why do I gotta do all the heavy?
Dora Hedora was an adaptation. I mean, but it wasn't. It was only a manga before, though. It's just like published by them. Like that's like your standard anime there, just with the Netflix as a publisher. Like, that's what like Little Witch Academia was like. Well, Little Witch Academia was only an anime, I guess. It never had a manga. You're not a fan of the... Wait, you're not a fan of what? Oh, Devilman Crybaby? I had mixed feelings on it. I thought the animation was interesting. It was a little too depressing for me. It was Trigger, yeah. No, it's... Little Witch Academia was made by Trigger, but it was published by, like, Netflix. It had, like, a publishing rights. But no, I know it was Trigger. For sure. I was a very big fan of the OVAs when they first put those out. I guess technically the OVAs weren't Netflix, only the anime series. Yeah, the actual IRL stuff was all just a mess. But aren't you guys excited for them to get Avatar right again? If the first attempt at a live-action Avatar wasn't enough, now we get another one. That's gotta be good. BNA was also published by Netflix? I guess so. Yeah, BNA was good. I like that a lot. Records of Ragnarok I like, but could have been better. I'm not familiar with that one. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Stuck in the geometry. Where's your weak spot? blow up all of my arms just so I can like get the hits in before the timer runs out. Oh my god, he needs one more hit. One baby hit and it's dead. When I saw Record of Ragnarok, my mind jumped to Record of Agarest War, which is not something I know either. I just know Record of Agarest War is like a game. So I saw Record of Ragnarok and assumed it was an anime of that game, but that's not the same name, it's a different name. Pyramid, but Netflix release, yeah. I mean, that's the reason most of their anime is good is because they're just publishing it, they're not making it. Probably should have finished this boss fight like 5 minutes ago if I was, you know, knew what I was doing, but that's fine. Okay, it's dead. We got the shot in, finally. Yeah, you fall down and die. Tired of you, jerk.
なるほどな。こいつもね、食ってわけだ。
It's amazing how quick she gets that van every time.
意識もはっきりしてる。何か聞きたい
How
ことがあったら
close?
聞いてみろ。
I think I said quick. I meant close.
おい待て。せっかくのサンプルを放置するな。
Alright. Let's keep on rolling. S rank? I thought we did really bad. I thought that went like way longer than it should have, but we somehow pulled an S, so I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. Nero toppled the colossal demon striding through the ruins of Redgrave. He doesn't have time for fear. No matter what terrors lurk in his path, there's only one enemy on his mind. And Nico managed to catch up with him and give him the good news. Lady's awake. It's Lady, and she's awake. Just like in my loading screen.
じゃあ、やっぱりダンテは負けたのか。
おそらく
The hymn they're talking about is Dante, from the Devil May Cry series.
あんたと同じような目にあったのか。
少なくともトリッシュがそうだと思う。一緒に囚われたから。でもダンテがどうなったかは私にはわからない。
そうか。
この先は車では進めんだ。
知ってるよ。だからあんたは待てた。こっからあの木に続く道は一つだもん。待ってる。すぐに準備する。
元気そうで何を。
あんたもね。
Hey, materials.
裁縫なんて出て。
He's gonna make a new arm out of that.
また良作が生まれそうだ。
あいつのこと信用していいのかしら。
さあな。使えるうちはほっとくか。あんたはゆっくり休んでくれ。まだ体も動かない。
All of the foam arms. Nothing can pierce through a demon's flesh like an arm made out of styrofoam and
仕事だ。
scotch tape.
休んでろって言われたばかりなんだけど。
悪魔退治についてはそうだな。だが仕事はいくらでもある。先に進むには道を広げるしかない。
We're gonna play Minecraft now.
特艦コーチだ。とりあえず何か着るものを貸してくれる？
This is the scene where her butt is there, but she's not naked because it's actual people. For demon slaying, it's nerf or nothing. I'd be down for that. I would play a mod that just turns all the weapons into nerf weapons in any game. That always seems like a good time. Alright. Oh, we get to pick who we're gonna play as. Oh, geez. Well, I want to play as Nero, because, like, I want to play as him on, like, an actual level and not just a dumb boss fight, and that was a weird fight. And I want to screw around with the arms and do some crazy stuff. So, let's go crazy! EX color! Start with Nero! Yes! So you waited so long for DMC5, over 10 years. I feel that, Raz. That's how it was for me with, that was me with Final Fantasy 15. I didn't realize DMC4 and DMC5 were that many years apart. But I'm glad it came out, and I'm glad it was good. I can't believe someone actually removed the shine from the cutscene and you could see the butt. Right? It's crazy. I think they patched up the shine eventually anyway. Because, like, they realized it was, like, overkill to put a little shine on the butt. But maybe I'm wrong. I thought they patched that out. Because Sony was just being very puritanical all of a sudden. Prey and Dead Rising are the only games you know of with nerf weapons. Yeah, and Prey surprises me. Dead Rising is not. That makes perfect sense for Dead Rising. When I only played the first Dead Rising, but I played that entire game with a Cerebot helmet on my head and wearing, like, baby clothes. There was no shine on PC. No, I know. No, I know. There was no shine on PC or Xbox One. It was a Sony thing. That's what I was saying. The shine was on Sony because they were being puritanical. But I think they actually patched it out later. The shine. Because it's like, it's an M-rated game, and it's just a butt. Surprisingly useful in Prey. That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't think it would be, because that seems like a game that takes itself more seriously. I never played Prey, though. I'm actually barely familiar with Prey. I played the original Prey for like a few hours, and I never played the remake, which was supposed to be a far better game. Dead Space 3 had a foam finger gun. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. Foam fingers are goofy. Like the ones they've had at like a football game or something. Alright, customize. This is made of that styrofoam from the cutscene.
I got a new arm for you.
Apparently styrofoam is made out of rawhide. That's very mixed messaging.
Now that I got it installed.
Ooh, Ragtime looks cool. Ooh, that looks like you could stick your finger in it, and then it would hurt really bad and you'd need a band-aid. It's also a remake in more of an entirely different setting that also... Why did they call it the same game if it wasn't the same... I mean, okay, it has aliens, but aliens is hardly a unique concept for a game, so it seems weird to use the same name if it's not, like, a remake. Unless there's more themes in common between the games. Or is it just a branding thing? Which seems like a weird branding thing, because if the first Prey was an unsuccessful game, using the name over again doesn't seem like it would help branding. That's just made more questions for me than answers. Alright, what do we got? 18,000. Never beat the original Dead Rising because I could never get anywhere in time. Still was an awesome game. Yeah, it was a very tight time schedule. That game was frustrating for me because that was before I bought an HD TV. And that was the first time I played a game where they made the font so incomprehensibly small that if you weren't on an HD television, you couldn't read any of the words on the screen. Because that was like right when they were going all hardcore to HD mode, and it was a nightmare. It's like, this is crucial information, you guys, and there's no way anyone on a standard TV can read this, and it's like, you have to have the option there, especially if it's like, what, when did that come out? Like 2005 or something? 2006 or something? Back then, not everyone had it. So it's like, you gotta, nowadays, I can understand, because HD TVs are everywhere, but back then, no. Let's see. On the ground, just mash triangle more. Yeah, roulette spin, in midair, press, yeah. That sounds good. Shuffle, on the ground, press R1, back to forward. That's confusing, and I'm never going to enter it. kind of buy these in the order that I might actually use them, but some of these inputs just seem like I'd forget that they exist in the middle of actual combat. So stick with the simple ones for now. And now we're out of money again. Wait, we're not quitting yet. We're going to go to equipment. Throw our other arms in here. Rawhide boasts the widest attack range. Use the metal whip for a long distance strike or to reel in certain enemies. And then a Devil Breaker that controls time. Ragtime actually controls time. That's why it looked like clockwork. Projects a special field that slows all objects. Oh, I can be the Neo from the Matrix? That's great. I love that. And then the Gerber baby food, which lets you fly around and do cool jumps and stuff. There's a lot of enemies that react to movement, which is why the Nerf gun was handy. Oh, that makes sense. So you can just like, you can push buttons. Oh, okay. But it was, for the branding seems like a dumb reason though, because I don't think the branding was good. It wasn't good enough branding for that justification to be strong. Alright, let's roll. I'm gonna make some crazy money. That's Crazy Taxi, that's not Devil May Cry. I wish they'd make another Crazy Taxi. That's a series I love. That's such a good game, Crazy Taxi. You pick up the person, they want you to take them to the Pizza Hut, you're like, wow, now I'm gonna go buy Pizza Hut, and then you take them to the Pizza Hut, and then you get the person at the Pizza Hut, and they're like, take me to the church, and you drive them to the church, and then the person at the church is like, take me to the beach, and then you go to the beach, and then like you drive out on the water, and there's a whale swimming around, and you're like, oh man, is that a real whale? And of course it's not, you're playing a video game, it's a video game whale, dummy. But then, like, the timer runs out because you only had, like, a couple minutes and you were too busy exploring the water looking at whales. God, that's a good game. Let's go. For a while, I've really wanted to buy a Nerf shotgun. Because I thought it would be fun to just have one of those to shoot at things in my house. But then I realized I'm just going to start breaking stuff. But at the same time, I would feel very cool having a Nerf shotgun. Because then I could just kind of be like, I'm cool. And then I'd shoot it at my sink. And then, like, plates and glasses would fall on the floor. And then I'd be like, I'll clean that in a couple months. And then I'll just keep stepping on glass. And it'll just be a disaster for everyone. That's a wall. Can we go above the wall? No, I can't. It's over here. Oh, look, we can see the other side of the tracks. Maybe there's like a secret hidden over there. Some collectibles, maybe? Oh, I thought that was something, but that was just a light. Look, there is stuff over there. How do we get that? Gotta get that somehow. So there is a way over there. Maybe it's down at the end of the hall, though. It's a lizard. It's another lizard. Brutal Instinct Riots. Brutal Instinct is my favorite knockoff fighting game. It's like Killer Instinct, but brutaler. But what's the symbol on our jacket anyway? I never paid attention to that. Is that symbol on the normal jacket too, or is that just this color? I don't know. It's like a sword with like cool wings coming off of it. That's neat. And then the shoulder pad has oh, hello, Mr. Inkymore. Everyone say hi to Mr. Inkymore. Apparently he's starring in this. Oh, that's a cool symbol. Is that like an axe? I think that's like an axe, maybe. It's a cool sword, too. I haven't really looked that closely at the sword before, but it's got, like, a bunch of stuff inside of it. That's why you can, like, rev it up. Red Queen is a great sword. It's a very cool sword. Any sort of like machinery in a sword is always really sick to me. Ever since they did it with the Gunblade, I've always liked seeing that sort of stuff. I just burned through 2 arms right there because I forgot what trigger it did, and that trigger made my arm blow up. I should have remembered because I did that like 5 minutes ago. Oh well. That's fine, I'll get more. Yeah, I never actually played the first one. I mean, I played a little bit of the first one because I did some like testing work with it one time. But I only ever really played 3, like, to any extent prior to this one. Alright. Supposed to do the taunt in the middle of your combo, it's not at the end of the fight, I know. But listen, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just pushing the buttons so the things happen. Who are you talking to? Me? I can follow along? That's cool. Is there anything down here? There is! Look at the thing! I shot it! It's dead now! Now it's in my wallet. What's in your wallet? What's that? Is that that's like a Zornak bullet or something? I'm pretty sure. You know, they make the pizza, but you think it's delivery, but it's not. Tricks me every time. Oh yeah, Pasta Breaker! I love the sounds on that one. First game is your favorite, you really enjoy its classic stuff. Yeah, because the first one's got a lot of that Resident Evil DNA in it. I remember. And there's a lot of like little puzzly stuff and corridors with like set angles and kind of some exploration emphasis that was more unique to that one that I don't believe came back in the sequels. Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Haha, fuck your shelf. I don't believe in your property being in one piece anymore. I want it in a pile on the floor. Oh, that's a person. I just cut down person. I feel a little bad. That's fine. Oh well. What's that thing? Oh, it's gross. We should kill it. Are you gone now? That looks pretty dead now. I think that's dead. Cha! That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's not even a stinger. I thought that was going to be a stinger, but I guess it's like a big white. I guess if it was a stinger, it would be called Stinger, and it's not called Stinger. It's called something else. What is this? Rise and Fall of Spencer, starring Mabel Babcock, Walter Mitchell, Ralph Hylands, music by Scott Daniels, conductor is, can't read their name, Richardson, choreography by Rachel Broderick, playing from June to July, so make sure to go catch Rise and Fall of Spencer while you're near the Clustonbury Theater. Favorite sword is exclusive to the first game as well. Alistair is the name of the sword. I see. The night just started. Get yourself some Reichwein beer, sponsored by Lions. Are you lying to yourself, or are you drinking Reichwein beer? All right. And then we got the what is this? The Redfield? Bedfield? Bedfield or Redfield? It's Redfield. Well, there's a whole bunch of text. You just can't see it because it's so bright. So hold on. Refined. The refined is greater than Redfield. With this new Massimo Lagarde car that you can drive all the way to Funky Town. Yeah, it's redefined. No, refined. It's not redefined. Refined is greater than redefined, is what they're saying. Also, the Meaning of D is currently guest starring. Welcome, the Meaning of D. You are currently part of the Vera Channel Devil May Cry experience. I hope you are driving a refined car rather than a redefined car, because Massimo Lagarde does not just redefine, they refine the car into a piece of artistry. And there's a lot of advertisements in this game, and this is very exciting. That's a good map. Looks like it has some like railways on it. There's a schedule of the times. This is now just a visual tour. We could fight things, but I like. Oh, here you go. There's a better view of the poster if anyone was interested. You know, there's just a lot to look at in this game. And I haven't really been stopping to smell the roses so far. So much is destroyed normally that you don't get a whole view of all the sunset in a glass. And that's what is that? Sepsara Red. There's another fictional beer you can try in your off time. And vending machines. They have. Okay, this is just a cop out. These are advertised as just cold drink vending machines, and with the amount of ingenuity and thought that's been going into some of these ads, I think they can do a little bit better than cold drink. But I'll give them credit for the others. Here's another one. See, a deep flavor aged in history. It is the Saul Fiennes special since 1985. It's good to stop and smell the apocalypse roses. You know, they call it apocalypse now, not apocalypse later. You gotta take it in while you can. Boxler, the most accurate watches in the world. I would say my arm that can stop time, the Ragdoll, is the most accurate watch in the world, because whenever I stop time, it's me time. Alright, let's get out there. Sometimes it's good enough just to just be cool. Yeah, that's fine, but I mean, just with the original names on everything else, to suddenly find the one thing labeled cold drinks and nothing else, they can make it more interesting than just... Oh yeah, we got Rawhide again. Oh, Rawhide's cool looking. Why am I having a hard time saying Rawhide? I keep saying Rawhide. Rawhide. Bam. So how do I make my arm do cool stuff? Like, you rev this up, but what does the revving of this do? I don't actually know.
Let's see.
Yeah, I heard about that. I remember from last time, maybe it was you who was saying it, that, I think it was either you or G, was saying that these companions were bosses from the first game, which I think is a very cool touch. Okay, so you don't have to do anything special to make the strikes more powerful, they just automatically are more powerful after you're charged up. Alright, I think that went pretty well. You see how I did a cool kickflip in the air? I remembered that. I remembered I could do that, and I did it, and then it was fancy. Kind of like one charge per strike. Okay. Either way, you should always like rev it before you go into a fight so you can get that little extra. We only have 2 though. We need to get that second gauge so we can use it. We got this, and we got what else we got? Seeing if there's any other ads we've missed. I think we've gotten all the ads. Yeah, here's another Rise and Fall Spencer. I want to see that play. If anyone has a copy of the Rise and Fall Spencer, like recorded somewhere, I'm pretty sure I missed the actual dates because I think that was a couple of years ago it was in theaters. But I'd love to watch it if you can, just send that my way. Oh, this is ominous. This is ominous. Oh, we got ragtime. I want to get the ragtime. Okay. I don't think you can rotate through your arms. I think you just have to use them in sequence. So I might have to just like explode my first arm if I want to pick up ragtime again. But ragtime's really cool. I like the time stop. I think that's neat. Berbera is fun for jumping around and stuff, but like ragtime lets you be the Matrix, and everybody wants to be the Matrix. So sorry, Rawhide. Get your last little thing in there, and I'm gonna blow you up. Alright. Ragtime. Ragtime is also a genre of music, but despite being a genre of music, it has nothing to do with stopping time. Did you know that? It's kind of weird that the ragtime in this game is not based off of the genre of music, and in fact just stops time. It's kind of like it's turning time into its rag. If you think about it that way, it makes a lot more sense. Alright, there's a new route. Oh yeah, I forgot we had a photo mode in this, don't we? Dude, check this out. Is that not like the most anime looking out of focus pose you've ever seen in your life? Look at that! He's like going henshin or whatever. Perhaps it's the ragtime music is so boring it makes it seem as if time stops. Oh my gosh. What a burn on the ragtime genre. Listen, if you were in the Wild Wild West and you heard ragtime, you'd be like, oh man, this music is popping. This is like the sex of music. This is like the Dark Souls of listening prowess. And nowadays, probably not so much. But back in the day, ragtime was where it was at. But yeah, it's a little old-fashioned now, admittedly. I think this is pretty out of focus. I think we could do better. Hold on. Well, that's not even a cool pose anymore. I just wanted to see the thingy. Oh, so you throw it at the enemy? Oh, it doesn't surround you, it surrounds the enemy in front of you. Okay, that's cool. Now I know. Just get to throw bubbles in people's faces. And then stuck forever. And by forever, I mean for like, I don't know, 30 seconds or something. Probably less than 30. 30 seconds is a long time in this game. Garcia, I saw a new poster. There's a new poster in here. Fuck the enemies, we gotta go find that poster. It's important. I want to learn about Garcia and what Garcia's been up to. Okay. Oh, Garcia, here we go. Comfort where it counts.
This was the right way. Nailed it.
I guess it's just a suit company or something. It looks like a tie and a dress shirt. I got Sheila McChin here. Smoking, sensational style. You know what? I think that might be a Devil May Cry reference. Is that crazy? Or is that a Devil May Cry reference? Because that seems like a reference to the Devil May Cry series, but I can't imagine they put those in this game of all places. Maurice Bonacci, anything's possible, including 2 little ducks and whatever in water. Okay. This is great. Where are we going? We're going to the eastbound platform?
Gotta push on ahead.
That's the eastbound platform. So we're gonna go east from here. Did I do that? Oh, you're not frozen in time. How dare you attack me? Break my arm. So I guess if someone's frozen in time, as long as they're frozen in time, your arm gets destroyed if anyone hits you. That makes sense. That kind of balances it from being too powerful. Stop it. Stop it. I'm not a fan of taking damage from you. Oh yeah, we gotta take this thing out first and foremost, or they're gonna keep coming forever. Ah, look how small that arm is. That arm is so small. It just looks silly. Now I got two of them. These enemies are from the third and fourth game, I'm pretty sure. I was gonna say, isn't this the fourth game? Forgetting that the V in the name stands for 5, and that I've been calling it Devil May Cry 5 this time. 5 and 4 are two different numbers. That's cool though. I'm glad they got the entire series in here. Yeah, Helter Skelter! Helter Skelter! Helter Skelter is my favorite boss that I never got to fight in a video game, but really thought looked cool. If you ever played the No More Heroes 1 back on the Wii, Nintendo 64 video game console, you would know that the first boss in the game is a cutscene against a dude named Helter Skelter, named after the Beatles song, and he looked very cool, and I always wanted to play against him, but you don't actually get to fight him, you just watch Travis fight him. That being said, it's a really cool cutscene, and I never got to fight wasn't Skelter Helter in 2 though? Because I never got to play 2. I mean, I can now because it's on Switch, but like, I could never get a copy of the Wii version back in the day. I tried, but it just wasn't around. And now I can just use the internet, and it's not even a problem. But I'm just gonna buy the Switch version rather than get the Wii version because I don't think my Wii even works anymore. I'm excited to fight against Skelter Helter though. I don't think Skelter Helter is as cool as Helter Skelter, but he's still pretty fucking cool. All the characters in that game are cool. Shout out to the artist of that game. If you know the artist who made all those cool bosses in No More Heroes, he's also the artist who made all of the character art for Fire Emblem Awakening and Fire Emblem Fates. Look at the characters, you'll see the similarities. There's a reason. It's the same character designer. Now you know. It's also the same artist who made the characters for the Pokemon Go, which is kind of the outlier of the 3. And also the same artist who made the characters for Rinko Tsukuhime's Longest Day, which is a really dumb endless runner game that I love to the ends of the world that nobody played. I pre-ordered mine also. I now have 2 copies of the Wii No More Heroes. Nice. I think I sold my Wii No More Heroes because often growing up I was desperate for money. As I always am. But specifically back then, I just had to keep selling stuff because I had no income. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's a good artist. I really like her art. Rinko Tsukuhime is like the coolest design ever, though. Rinko. No, not Rank. Is it Tsukihime or Tsukagime? Sorry, Rinko Tsukagime is like my favorite character design. Like ever. It's such a strong character design. Look at this awesome character design and tell me this isn't the coolest thing you've ever seen. I know you can't look at it yet because I haven't posted it yet, but just look at this and tell me this isn't the best thing you've ever seen in your life because I think she looks fucking sick. Here you go. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, yeah, her school clothes are like whatever. She's got like her Chuny thing going on with the eye patch, but like, it's like a wedding dress assassin outfit. Obviously, there are some inspirations there. But then she's got that violin, which is like a shield thing attached to her arm, is also a sniper rifle. And that's pretty sick, right? This is like my favorite character design ever. It's so cool. I want to cosplay this one day if I ever get a chance to cosplay again. It's so fucking cool looking. Alright, get out of here, Ranko. Thank Thank you for showing up to the stream, though. Right? It's very cool. And it's from a game that was specifically put out as part of a animation anthology on the PS3. There was a collection called Short Piece, and it was a collection of like five with an asterisk at it after it animated films, and they were all a bunch of just like animated shorts, and most of them were like, you know, set in like old-timey periods, and it was like way different. But then like all of a sudden, the last two, one of them was sci-fi, and then the very last film in the collection wasn't even a film at all, because one of the animators, or one of the people they got working on it at least, not just the animator, a whole bunch of people, but they got a Suda51 game in there as part of the animation collection, and so it was like 4 animated shorts, and then the 5th animated short was just the game. So they ended up putting it out as a Blu-ray on the PlayStation because it was the only way to make the game aspect of the collection work, even though the rest of it was just supposed to be a bunch of animated shorts. But it was the dumbest game ever. It was just an endless runner, and it had some really cool boss fights, and then at one point it turned into a shoot 'em up where you had to like fight your friend who turned into a dragon, and then it turned into a weird pixel game where you had to fight a bunch of like luchadors and stuff, and it was really dumb, and it was charming. It had a lot of charm to it. My favorite character design is Hatsuma from Shinobi PS2. It's just a super edgy ninja. Hatsuma, I'm gonna look that up too. We're gonna get that going in here. Hatsuma Shinobi 2. Not 2021. That doesn't make any sense. That's the Project X Zone version, so I'm assuming that's not the proper version. This seems right. With the four blue glowy eyes. That is a cool design. Let me save that real quick. Assuming it might be the right thing. It was rebooted. No, this said 2021 though. 2021 was last year, and there was definitely not a game last year. If there was, they didn't market it at all. Google just had some weird stuff in its recommended. Yeah, I think people were just confused searching for stuff. There's probably a rumor they were making a new Shinobi, and people were Googling it. Is that the design you're talking about, though? It's cool. It's a fun mask. Also, you got the cool ninja cape. You always got to have the long, flowy red cape. That's, like, necessary if you want to have a cool ninja design. I like it. Back to the game! Speaking of cool ninjas, way better. It still looks really cool. Obviously, it was on the white of a JPEG background, but it looks like a cool color. And the glowy eyes are going to look really cool surrounded by dark, too. Like, they're going to especially pop out and be accentuated on the mask there. Man, I can't wait till we get another Ninja Gaiden. I think we probably will eventually, but it's gonna be super sick. It's like, listen, I know like Ninja Gaiden 2 and Ninja Gaiden 2 was okay, and Ninja Gaiden 3 was like a mess. But like, the thing is, the dude who made those Ninja Gaiden games got so much shit for them, he took a break from game development, spent a long time pondering what to do with his future releases and how to like win back his credibility. And you know what happened? He came back and he made the Neo games. So like the really shitty Ninja Gaiden games led to the guy reevaluating his game development, and he made some really sick games as a result. And I think that is a great success story. And I imagine if there's another Ninja Gaiden, the same guy's probably going to be working on it again, unless Koei Tecmo fucks it up, which is very possible because Koei Tecmo is not always the smartest company. But I think that'd be rad. I'd like that. Yeah, I never played Razor's Edge myself. I only played 1 and 2. But I have a friend who's like a very, very diehard Ninja Gaiden fan. And has probably played the first one at least, I don't know, 20, 30 times. He tries to speedrun the first game. He's played it a lot. But, the amount of sadness coming off of him after the third game released, it's hard to forget.
Let's get air.
Oh, my arm! I broke it! I broke my arm! It's fine, I'll blow up my last one. Well, the nice thing about doing taunt in the air is it actually lets you get more air and you can travel further when you do taunt. So it's actually a really good combat maneuver at the same time as just looking flashy. Alright, well if I didn't get hit so many times, that would have given me a cool score because I did a bunch of flips and shit, but I got hit a bunch, so it's a C for, crazy good. Perfect. High score. #1 in the world. That's what C stands for. I'm actually #1 on the leaderboards on Devil May Cry 5. Don't check. I don't even know if there is a leaderboard. Yeah, there must be, right? They score you at the end of the rounds. Don't check it though. I'm #1 for sure. I'm #1 on my alt account. If the name doesn't look like Vera Channel, it's because it's an alt account, but I assure you that's me. I just want to get the thanks. Quit attacking me, guys. Oh man, there's so many enemies here. What the fuck is this? Who put enemies in Devil May Cry? It's bullshit. Camera's a little awkward when you're fighting on escalators, I gotta say. What do you got down there, guys? Hold on, I'm coming, I'm coming. See, they actually let you go up the down escalator in this game. It's really frustrating when we were playing Final Fantasy VII because there were up escalators and down escalators, and if you tried to go up the wrong escalator, Cloud would just stop, shake his head like, no, I can't do that. And it was kind of bullshit because, like, why you gotta make Cloud such a sucker for authority and following the rules all the time, huh, game? You really think that's what we're gonna do here? Cloud would go the wrong way up an escalator. You can't stop him. Nero will do it. Why can't Cloud do it too? Jeez, Square. You really gotta enforce escalator protocol in your video game? Nobody wants that. People want to play on the escalator. This is a power trip, and nothing says power trip like fucking with an escalator. Sorry, I just get really heated about that. It's upsetting to me. I should charge my my charge blade. You're going to sleep. See you there, and everyone who had a great stream. Have yourself a great sleep, Ori. Thank you for coming by today. It's always great to see you, and I will see you around later.
Right now. Let's get airborne. Right now. Let's get airborne.
Can I just keep doing that? Probably won't get a good multiplier if you keep doing that, but I probably can't. Just keep doing that forever. Till the end of time. We haven't seen a cool live action cutscene in a bit. This level's been fun, but I want to see some of that great acting again. Get the punchline. Look how far that glove goes. Feeling a bit sleepy yourself, you're gonna hang out a bit more. That's fine. We're only going for another 30 minutes. I'm just gonna go 30 more minutes until, what is that? I can't remember who all it is. I think it's, Peony, Komakeys, Koki, and Meat are doing a Pokemon tour, Pokemon Center tour thing. I think that's what's happening in like 30 minutes, so we only got like 30 more minutes of stream. Also, hello, Krabby. Yeah, hello to you too. I know how you're trying to not come across as a weeb all the time, and you're doing a great job at it. Kidding, of course. Hello, hi, welcome to the chat. Also, hello, Talking Trash. I can't remember if you're already here or not, but you're here now, so hello, and I will hydrate. Ooh. Alright, let's get a proper name going. Something funny. Alright, well, I don't have any funny props in my entire computer, so that's impossible, but I'll find something to fill in for it in the meantime. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Props. We go to the prop list. Never using that one if I don't have to. What do we have? We used the mustache just the other day. That's a good fallback, but we've already used it recently. We're going to go with, you know what? I haven't used this since, like, my affiliate party or whatever. Or maybe that was Christmas. I can't remember. Either way, it's been a while. I'll bust out the pacifier. Yeah, can't escape baby streams. They're everywhere. Big hydrate time. I do need more hydrate. My throat's dying all of a sudden. I just like started coughing. Regular hydrate still capped to 1 per person. You know what? I changed it, but I must have not clicked save or something because I absolutely tried to fix that. I remember going in and specifically trying to fix that before yesterday's stream, and I guess it just didn't register. That will fit in with the cutscenes. Yeah, definitely. Everything fits in with the cutscenes because the cutscenes are top-notch, 10 out of 10, award-winning material. Hey, Max Royale, that's pretty cool. I'm alright with that. What are these posters? These are all posters for Sheila McChen. Sheila McChen, are you really gonna blow your entire advertising budget on one room? That's kind of crazy. Don't get a better ad person. Get them to spread them out around town. It's not a good way to promote your company. If Sheila McChen is even in the name of an actual person, it might not be a real person's name for all we know. Got a phone. We got a phone. I love phone. Phone is my best friend. Time to get the mystery machine to come deliver me some sick upgrades.
Bored? I've got a job for you.
Alright, let's hear it. What you got?
She's such a good driver.
Hiya.
Alright, what are we getting here? What are any basic abilities we need here? Upgraded wire snatch. That's really expensive. Air hike is air hike is just a double jump. Oh shit. Oh shit. I kind of want to just save my money and get the air hike actually. Is this the edgy one? Not, well, it depends. There's like degrees of edginess. This would be like the middle of the edgy scale. Because the edgiest one would be V, but this is narrow. Yeah, I want air hike, so I'm actually going to wait for it, because I don't need to try it out. But, double jumps are important, so we'll wait. Narrow's edgy, but goofy. V is also edgy, but goofy, but he's like so... He's like, he would have his own... line of V would check you out at a Hot Topic. V works at the cash register at the Hot Topic, and he stands there reading poetry, and then you try to check out and buy something, and then all of a sudden he just summons in a bird and like a cat, and then they kill you because you're in his store and he's reading. That's the kind of guy V is. What we got going on here? Is this new? No, that's just more Rise and Fall of Spencer. Everyone's favorite play. V is so edgy, he picked only the edgiest letter to be his... V does have a lot of edges. He could have gone with M or W and got some extra edges in it. But V sounds edgier than M or W. So, and you know, when you look at an M or a W, it's basically just two V's stuck together. So it's like, at its core, the V defines the edge of all of those letters. Let's go beat the fuck out of something. We beat up the bus. Oh, there's a new advertisement we haven't read on the side of the bus. Are you guys excited to read it? I'm excited to read it. Fast as a Flash, Caligula. And I got Le Portal, Jeannon. I don't know how to read French good, but that looks like a perfume or cologne. And then we got Ripera, which is another brand of watch. There are multiple canonical watch manufacturers in the world of Devil May Cry. Also, there's this thing, which is broken into shambles now. But if I get money here, can I just go back and get my double jump? Can you not do that? I'm trying to get the red thing. I want to get the red thing! There you go. Let's get the red thing. Still not 20,000. I want to get 20,000 before we go in there so we can have our cool double jump. And everyone will be like, wow, I can't jump that many times. And I'll be like, that's right, because I'm narrow and I have a double jump. And then they'll bow down to me. And I will win all the style points automatically without even trying. I don't think there's any more money to gain here, though. We're going to have to go fight the boss. That's fine. Boss time! I'm assuming this is a boss. This looks like a boss area. You wish you could jump. Trash cans aren't a whole... Trash cans aren't much for jumping, I realize. You just gotta transport yourself to Devil May Cry universe, and then you can. Could you imagine playing as a trash can in Devil May Cry? That'd be pretty cool. Add a fourth playable character, Capcom, you coward. Or add a fifth playable character, Capcom, you cowards. Make a playable trash can for Devil May Cry 6. Do it. You won't. He's descending from the heavens! Oh shit. It's on now. Oh no, there's so many of them. So we just have to kill the main one, or we gotta kill all of them? Oh shit, here we go again. What? This is just Devil May Cry.
It's your turn. Go.
It's Devil May Cry, dude. Are we not seeing Devil May Cry before? Oh, shit. Well, there goes my only arm. I have no arm anymore. Well, at least we're fighting here with V, though, so we're not alone. There's one of the special features that they made for DMC5 is a developer mocap kind of alternative cutscene thing that you can swap in place of the normal ones. Yeah, I mentioned this before. We'll absolutely watch the actual cutscenes when we're done. This was a comparison point, but like, I find them very, very charming. That fight went very quick. Yeah, you know, it's the best way. I wanted to get the genuine experience. Really take in the universe. I've actually seen the first half of the cutscenes in the game properly. Just not the second half of the cutscenes. Everything from once we obtain Dante onward, I haven't actually seen the cutscene for. Whereas these are all brand new content.
この町は以前にも悪魔に襲われてる。以前？俺はその時ここにいた。ちょうどこの場所で遊んでいたんだ。あの赤い屋根の。
Is that the guy from earlier?
ここからは別行動だ。先に行け。おじけついたのか。そうじゃない。魔剣スパーダを探しに行く。スパーダ？気が進まねえな。あんな剣なくたってどうにかなるさ。俺もそう思ってた時期があった。だが、使えるものは使うべきだ。俺もどういうことだ？
Via's got secrets. He's hiding something from us. I do love that they still do the outro transition even with the live action cutscenes, though. A lot of respect for that. Nice stylistic touch. Alright, Mission 7, United Front, total red orbs. We got more than enough to buy our fancy jumpy jump. Hell yeah. Next. Am I gonna rate Little Big Bear? Little Big Bear. Little Big Bear. You're so little, yet you're so big at the same time. Apparently, you were in my game just now, and you were stylish as hell. Congratulations, Little Big Bear. This is my thumbs up of approval. This is your day. You are the barest of all bears. On a scale of 1 to bear, you're a 10. You're a 10 on the bear scale. That's a lot of bear. Congratulations. Oh my god! Ah, it's gonna hit him! It's gonna hit him! Oh, well, it's close. That's a risky stunt to perform live, too.
褒めても割り引きませんぞ。さっさと乗れ。
She actually had to do that drive in real life. That's crazy. You know there were injuries on set filming and stuff. It's a lot. All right, customize. Let's go. Let's buy our jumpy jump. And then actually, we're gonna back out of this. So I'm gonna go look in the options, look in the gallery stuff real quick, and finish off the stream with that probably. Because I kind of want to explore what we unlocked over there. Where are you? All right, learn it. Yes. Now we still got monies. We still have all of these monies to throw into Breaker plus 2. We can hold one more Devil Breaker. All of the Devil Breakers, minus 3 of them that we don't have access to yet, because that's a lot of Devil Breakers for customization. Alright, main menu. I do like this game. I think I really enjoy this game. I'm glad this is part of the schedule. Did I eat today? What is food but a silly myth created by the media to keep you down? I did eat today. Yeah, I did eat. I bought groceries today. I actually bought groceries today. I went to the grocery store and I bought like 2 days worth of food. So I'm only gonna have to go back to the grocery in a couple days. I planned that one out. I don't have to go back to the grocery until at least Tuesday. But probably by Tuesday at latest, because I should do a whole grocery trip instead of a little one, but I always get lazy and confused whenever I enter a store. I do go out in the public. I do. You know, listen, there may be like a pandemic and stuff going on, but I still gotta get myself food to eat. It's important. You gotta take care of yourself. Also, if I didn't go out in the public, I would go crazy because I like being around people. Because I get a little stir crazy when I'm stuck inside my house all the time. Gallery mode. It reminds me that I live in a world with people and not just inside of a little box. Details reports, library, story, videos related to the story. Yeah, see, so look. We have all the actual cutscenes, so we're gonna go back and we're just gonna like watch all of the actual cutscenes later. So you're gonna get to see all of the original stuff eventually, so don't you worry none. That is gonna happen. What's in video 2? You guys wanna learn the history of DMC? I kinda do. I think I need a little bit of a refresher on the series. What's video 3? That looks like the same thing. That looks like the same videos, I don't know. Completely relate, it's tiring doing chores. It is. Like, I like going out and being places so I can just have a change of scenery. But when that involves me actually doing errands, I'm a little less motivated to it. Sometimes you go to the store with a specific thing in mind and forget to get it for 3 trips before finally actually getting it. That's incredibly relatable. That happens to me all the time too. I'm gonna go to Nico's reports. Let's look at our character reports. Let's read up on Nero, or watch Nero. Did we read through these before? I don't know if we did. Try not to let people see me much. I like being places. I don't interact with people out in public much, because like I got crazy anxiety about interacting with people. But like it helps that extroverted part of myself that's been dying constantly since 2020. This song is good. Can you guys hear the song here good? This is a nice chill, slow version. It's got a good vibe to it. Proprietor of the Devil May Cry, the finest mobile business to ever grace the streets of Fortuna. So that van itself is the Devil May Cry. Wasn't Devil May Cry the name of the pizza place that Dante ran previously? So is this a successor to his Devil May Cry? A moving, talking, trash creature freaks them out. What? I don't know if you've looked around lately, but most of those people out there are trash. It shouldn't be that shocking to them. It was a pizza place. Yeah, it was like a pizza place. It was one Dante, and a pizza place. They hit sitcom. It wasn't a pizza place, but it had pool tables in it, and he ate a pizza, and he people would come in there and be like, "Hey, this is your pizza place, right? I need you to go kill some demons for me." And then he'd be like, "Sure, this is a pizza place. I'll kill those demons for you." Yeah, but it was an office pizza place. It was a pizza office. He had pizza. Are you telling me he didn't make the pizza in the same place where he brought people in to kill demons? Saying I don't know the Devil May Cry lore? Raz, I'm an expert on this series, okay? Okay? You can tell me I'm wrong about Devil May Cry. I have played so much of the first level of the third game and however far we are in the fifth game, okay? I know everything there is to know about this series, down to the color of Nero's socks. I even know the color of Nero's socks. I don't actually know the color of his socks. You can't see them because his pants are tucked into his boots. I was trying to prove a point, but you're gonna have to take my word for it, okay? I know what I'm talking about. I'm an expert. Just gonna hide in the corner here. All right, that's better. Proprietor of the Devil May Cry, the finest mobile business to ever grace the streets of Fortuna. Nero grew up as a holy knight in the Order of the Sword. I know that because I watched the opening sequence to the Devil May Cry 4. I know that he was fighting in a churchy place, and it had nuns and stuff. And there's the nun that his girlfriend is one of them. Nero grew up as a holy knight in the Order of the Sword, but when demons started menacing his lady love, Kairi being the girlfriend, he figured it was time to explore the devilish powers in his right arm. That's the Devil Breaker trigger. The devil arm. During the Fortuna incident, Nero discovered his connection to Yamada, the sword once wielded by Dante's brother. His name is Virgil, chat. I know this. I'm an expert on the series. You don't have to tell me twice. This connection suggests that he somehow got the blood of Sparta running through his veins. Nero lost his arm a little after the Fortuna incident, but luckily he had yours truly to fix him up with some bitchin' hardware. Now he's back and stronger than ever. You know who yours truly is, chat? It's Nico. I know this because I'm an expert on the series, and Nico, it says right here at the top of the screen, Nico's reports. I put 2 and 2 together. That's right. My uncle works at Capcom, and my uncle told me that Dante runs the best pizza place he's ever been to, and then he told me all the other stuff about the game too. And my aunt works at Nintendo. It's true. I knew someone, and her uncle worked at Nintendo, but she didn't have any juicy Nintendo gossip, and I think that's probably because she didn't care. But she wasn't really a gamer, but she had an uncle who worked at Nintendo, and that was kind of cool. Let's learn about V. This hot topic Mowgli of a man right here. Lots of mystery about this one. Call me paranoid, but V just might be a fake name. Still, he calls himself a devil hunter, and he got the power to prove it. Or his demon animal friends do, at least. All he can do is deliver the final blow with that can of his, which I'd like to take a better look at if I get the chance. Seems the pattern in those tattoos of his is what binds his little helpers to him. They're the basis of his power. Speaking of, that ain't the kind of power that a plain old human could wield. But if that human was Hot Topic Mowgli from the Jungle Book, then he could. And he does. Oh, he does. Griffin. Griffin is a bird. This game is very dope. One of the demons V has his beck and call. Apparently, this chatty bird thing specializes in shock and awe. Get it? Because he actually shocks people. It's electric. It's an electricity joke, chat. Now my demonology text shows some references to a demon just like this one, but it was defeated by Dante years ago. Just a coincidence, I guess. I sure as heck can't find out anything more about this pecker. Shadow, the hedge cat. One of the demons that keeps V from getting himself killed. Seems to stick to the whole big black cat motif for the most part, but it can shift shape when it wants to. Again, the old text collected by the Order of the Sword talks about a beast just like this one. Once it never would have played nice with a human. Around V, though, this thing's as meek as a buttercup in a breeze. And don't tell me it's just because V is good with animals. This... Oh, right, he doesn't have guns. This one just stabs you instead. This is like a new age of Shadow, where he's like, I'm trading my gun for impaling you on my transforming cat body. So one guy's missing an arm and another has a cane. They're very disability forward. Yes, but the guy with the cane does do, like, air flips and stuff, so it might not be the most believable. But, more so than others. You don't have too many one-armed protagonists. Granted, it's so you can get cool robot arms. But, like, when you don't have the robot arms equipped, it's not like he has an actual arm there. So it is, he definitely does not have an arm at points in the game. So, more so than most games. Still in a very extravagant anime-esque way, but more so than most games. Nightmare, this is the big boy. I haven't actually seen this guy from the front very well. Got a big eyeball sticking out of the front. Oh yeah, Sekiro is another one. Welcome, Drynup. Welcome to the stream. Unless you're already here, I can't remember. I don't think you were. But welcome. Welcome. Sekiro is another one where the guy's got a robot arm. Last of V's demon helpers. Unlike the other two, doesn't seem like this thing thinks for itself. Near as I can make out, it's only got three purposes. Destruction, and also destruction. Also, unlike V's other two helpers, I'm not seeing any references to a demon like this one in any of the old Order of the Sword texts. What does that mean? And not even the Order knew this thing existed? You walk with a cane, clearly air flips is how you get around. Oh, sorry. You know, I'm saying all this and I'm not even an expert. Raz here, air flips everywhere. You know, Raz doesn't go a single day without doing crazy air flips. It's the best form of travel. Thank you for correcting me there. Alright. Yeah, riding Nightmare seemed like it would be cool, but I couldn't make Nightmare actually do an attack. Like at all. When I was riding on, so that seemed like kind of a waste of points in the end. Unless you have to buy other skills for Nightmare, I guess. Nico Ni. God's gift to... And remember, this is actually written... All of this is written from the perspective of Nico. So, you know, clearly this is going to be an unbiased opinion on the character. God's gift to gunsmithing, the queen of machines. That's yours truly. I'm the granddaughter of the one and only Nell Goldstein, the 45 caliber virtuoso. Gunsmithing's in my DNA. Gotta wonder whether Nero realizes just how lucky he is to be partnered up with a gal like me. Oh, you can actually switch the... There's other costumes? Oh, yeah, because she's a different... Wait, I don't remember that costume. Oh, is that... That's from when the cutscene at the beginning of the game, where they're working in the garage before Nero gets his arm ripped off by a strange man. I remember that. Yeah, it could have been more biased. Seemed like she could have gone super over the top with it. But she reeled it in a little bit. Hello, nurse. Yeah, Nico's pretty great. We love Nico. But lady here, she is the best of them all. Air flipping is easier on the hips. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. That makes so much sense. Air flipping would be easy on the hips. If you don't even have to use your legs for it because you're just flipping around in the air. Perfect. When Lady got rescued in the buff, it fell to... That means naked. It fell to yours truly to keep her assets safe from prying eyes. Yeah, my clothes look a little baggy on her, but that's just because she's the scrawny type. Don't mean I'm heavy or nothing. I guess Nero would have enjoyed seeing her in something flashier, but around here you're thankful for what you get. I assume Oh, we can't switch to her other outfit. I guess we don't have access to her other outfit right now. Well, I mean, you can see her other outfit right on the screen with me here, so it's not like that's me. That's not the outfit. I can't grab it. Hold on. There you go. See? There's her normal outfit. Ta-da! She's actually called Lady. I thought this was just... No, she's actually... Her name is actually just Lady. Morrison! Morrison, the man Morrison. That's his full name. I never met this fella myself, so all I gotta go on is rumors. J.D. Morrison, the info broker who set Dante on a bunch of his demon-killing jobs. Lady seems to have had a few run-ins with him, too. So great, we finally got someone around who's in the know. Why can't he pass Nero a gig or two? Ah, alright. Who else we got here? That's all the characters we got in the character guide. I'm just about out of time here. Let's see what else we got. What is this? Reviewing from character-specific actions? Nah, that's boring. Yeah, Trish is not in our character reports yet. She'll show up there eventually. I wonder what this mystery slot's for. Oh, I'm so confused. I don't know what goes there. It's a mystery to everybody. Look at this guy's ugly ass head. Look at this ugly thing. You are so gross. Your head makes me really uncomfortable. Alright. Green and Pusa. It's a little buggy boy. Red and Pusa. It's like a bigger buggy boy. Still gross. And Pusa Queen. Honestly, I find this less gross than the others. This is like considerably less... I'm more terrified of this one than the others, but it's less gross than the others, so that's a step in the right direction. Halkana. I just, typical grim fellow over here. Where you're from, those are called bugs. You know what? I would say that's a pretty reasonable thing to call them. Cal Antonora. I want to look at your head up close, because I don't know what's going on with that. Is that all your face, or are you wearing something on your face? You just got a really... You got the Ood face. You know the Ood? Anyone here know the Ood from the Doctor Who's? Looks like an Ood face. Pyro butt. This is a pyro bat. It's a bat. It's not a butt. It's a pyro bat. It's a bat and it's pyro because it's on fire. Death scissors. This is a good design. I really like these guys. They're simple. They're to the point, and they can chop you in half. Really easy. What's not to love? The chopping in half part? Probably. Riot. Makes the League of Legends game, but it's also a lizard. Look at that lizard. That tail is connected in a very strange way. It's like not a tail. It's not a tail. Would that even be considered a tail? Doesn't a tail have to like come off of the butt to be a tail? If it comes off of like the middle of your back, is that still even a tail? I'm pretty sure that's just a weird growth coming out of the middle of the back. That butt has no tail. Look, it's got a little stub. There's like a little stub. Some spikes. There's some spikes sticking off the butt. That's not a tail. You liar. Scudo Angelo. Spooky Nightmare. This is like the Dark Souls of video game bosses from a game that's not Dark Souls. Very exciting. Depends on where the spine is. I guess, okay, that makes sense. Either way, looking at the main body, you can get a very good idea of where the spine is in this thing. And, unless it for some reason has two separate spines, I guess if it has two separate spines, then that's fine, but like, there's clearly a spine going to where those back legs are connected, and the tail's coming out way above where the back legs are connected. So maybe it just has a spine with a fork in the middle of it, and half the spine goes up and half goes to the legs? Maybe that's how it works, instead of the spine just ending in the tail. Either way, probably shouldn't get too deep into the biology of these monsters. They might not be the most realistic creatures in the world. You never know. I assume they got like a bunch of Harvard zoologists to design all of these enemies for them. Very well-trained professionals. Proto-Angelo. It's like Angelo, who is a character from the Devil May Cry series, but it's the proto version of it. They're totally real. Wait, what are totally real? All of these animals? These are totally real animals. That's scary. That's terrifying. The quick cloth roots. Looks like it's gonna open up and be like, feed me, Seymour. Goliath. This is the boy with a really hungry tummy. That's a hungry tummy if I've seen a hungry tummy. Very hungry. Artemis. That's not the Monster Hunter team for sure. Because Monster Hunter stuff seems adequately realistic in design. But I'm also not a zoologist. Or smart. So who knows? Artemis is cool looking. This is the thing that Lady fell out of. After we killed this, Lady fell out. And we were like, hey, it's Lady. That was a fun scene. Nidhogg. It's like the video game. But not. It's like this video game. There's a game called Nidhogg, and the Nidhogg in that game doesn't look like this Nidhogg at all. Does a lot of biological research for their design. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because looking at their designs, they seem pretty realistic. Elder Green Knight. That's one of the ones we fought today. And then Gilgamesh. Garugamesh. Like a gecko tail that has cartilage instead of bone. Oh, I didn't know. I guess that makes sense. That's why lizard tails can grow back, is because they're cartilage and not bone, and they're structured differently, and therefore they grow a lot differently. Not that bone can't grow back. I think bone can grow back, but like not in the same way that cartilage can. Gilgamesh is cool looking from up above, but then you zoom out, right, and you're like, your legs are goofy. You got goofy long legs, Gilgamesh. I'm judging you right now. Not the same Gilgamesh, but there is a Gilgamesh in the Final Fantasy. All of the Final Fantasy. Scudo Angelo. It's another Angelo. We will not run out of Angelos. Proto-Angelo. Didn't we already look at Proto-Angelo? I think we already did. I guess it's in lesser and bosses. Artisan. And this is the thing that kicked our butt at the beginning of the game. Is the dude in a chair. Except the chair isn't even here. Why would you not put the chair in the picture? I want to look at his chair. How dare you? Oh. That's that. Anyway, I was buying time instead of getting into another level, because I think it's time we mosey on out of here. But I had a lot of fun today. This was fun. We did a narrow level. We did a V level. We saw some scenes. We sang some songs. We didn't actually sing any songs. That part's a lie again. But it was good. Let's go back to the office real quick. Yee. Welcome back to the office. I do really like these props. Devil May Cry followed me. Devil May Cry followed me. Wait. Is that like an official account? If it is, that's really cool. Alright. Well, thank you for the follow. Devil May Cry. My last two follows were Dante and Devil May Cry. That's kind of sick. Thank you everyone for coming out. I definitely want to get this on the schedule again sooner than 3 weeks from now, but, we have a little less on the schedule than we did before, so we might be able to pick it up at least every other week, if not once a week. We will see. No problem. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, Amro. Thank you, Alistair. Thank you, Talking Trash. Thank you, Krabby. Thank you, Drynow. Thank you, everybody who's been here hanging out, making it fun. I need to double check which channel we're actually going to right now. We're going to be going over to that Pokemon thing that was happening. Looks like that's happening at Meats Cave right now. Thank you. Our raid message is going, what is the raid message going to be? Devil May Cry is 100% a pizza place. I don't want to think too much. We're going to go with the Devil May Cry is 100% pizza place. That's what we're doing. We're doing that. We'll do another Tomboy one next time, though. Don't you worry. We will not run out of Tomboys. It's going to become part of the branding of this channel. Anyway, we're raiding the Meats Cave. I will see you all later. Have yourself a great rest of your life. Goodbye.